really get into or figure out. A lot of times it's more so your approach. If you're being vulnerable with me, and the next thing I do is like, yeah, whatever, I don't give a fuck, then you're not
Mm-hmm.
going to want to be vulnerable. But if,
Right.
if you're vulnerable with me, and then
Facts.
I come back the next time with something that can help you in your
Right.
situation, maybe you don't want to talk about it. Maybe you told me your mama was a hoe and you don't know how to deal with this and you got trust issues. So then I find you a book, a self-help book that could help you with yourself. Or I find you a podcast that you can listen to kind of get your thoughts together. If I do that, then a person knows that they cared and they feel like, you know what, she got my back. She want the best for me. You know what I'm saying? But so we can't do that for everybody, and that's as women. And a lot of times we do that for the wrong people, and they're
Right.
not deserving, and they're not even ready. So the thing is that it's okay to come from all those traumas of having your mom trauma, your daddy trauma, and all that other stuff. But if you're in a relationship, our goal is to be better as a unit. And the only way we're gonna be better as a unit is if we're better by ourselves, if we're
Right.
mentally together, if we got our mental health straight. I can't be coming to you and I'm all messed up. I gotta be able to come where I'm mentally together. I'm cleared, I didn't forgiven, and I let it go.
Right.
I can't bring it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. A lot of times, if I always tell my friends, like, if your man cheated and you stayed, why you still bringing it up? You forgave him. If you didn't
Hey,
forgive him, then
let
you
me
need to
say this
leave.
before I go. Let me say this before I
Yeah.
go, cause I got Walker Chicken Express. It took a woman to show me how to be a man, not my daddy. And when I mean be a man, like far as paying bills or taking care of shit around the house, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't taught that shit. Everybody ain't taught that. So
Right.
sometimes y'all look for shit in niggas that maybe he just not taught. You
Right.
dig
But you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying?
I get it, Stone, but you know what? When you find the right woman that you trust, like, listen, my mom always say, a man where he put his money at, that's where his home is at. That's where his trust is at. If a man say, look, I'm not good at this, but baby, you good at this. Here, take care of that. Then you know that
Mm.
it's my responsibility as your woman to be like, you know what? Let me make sure that the finance, he don't worry about this at night. He don't worry about a bill. He ain't no disconnection. No, this is not nothing. Everything's on point, and his account is still looking right.
Right,
Nah, that's
right,
a fact.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by my holler child, Miss Renee, Miss
All right,
P,
thank you for
All
pulling
right,
Big
up.
Talk,
so all
Brick,
right,
All
bro.
Lucky
right,
Man,
so
Yeah.
MJ.
good night
All
at
right,
work.
y'all. I'm in the chat.
I want to say to Mike G, thank you for the membership. Y'all
That's what's up, Mike G.
Luke, my
um
G.
if y'all would like to get a membership, it's only $2.99. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be in all these drama chats and you know what I'm saying, and support us, support. You can super chat, you can cash out however way you want to do
Right.
it. And any amount, $1.50, 50 cent, it don't matter. It's just the point that y'all showing it, showing the love and share the live out, you know what I'm saying, get us out there, the round take went a little different tonight. We normally don't let men's up, but the men's
Hey
been
there.
clean and respectful. And but anybody can hit the channel, I mean hit the panel. If you got if you have a channel and you trying to get yourself out there, make sure you drop your link, so that we all can, network together. You know, it's not always about the drama. It's always about a good conversation, like we having tonight. A
Bearded
very good conversation.
conversation.
Getting
You can
along.
come up. I told you to hit the link. Bearded conversation.
Who?
Bearded says, "Wow, y'all don't let men up. Why? You can come up.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, y'all could come up. Long as you being respectful. That you know what I'm saying. You're welcome to come up and engage into the conversation. Okay. We're gonna take a little 2 minute break. Let everybody gather their thoughts, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna move on to the next subject, which will be, I don't know, it's gonna be Britannia or it's gonna be Big Talk that's gonna bring it up. But that was a good,
That was
good,
very good.
Very
very
good.
good.
Thanks to everybody who told their stories. I'm proud of
Hopefully,
a lot of y'all who got out of that.
Yes,
It's
yes,
deep.
yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody is going through that and y'all need somebody to talk to, um, us that's on the panel, you can come to us. we can, try to help you or whatever that we possibly can, we will do. But
Hey,
we're gonna
is
take
it cool if I drop down? Because I'm finna get ready to go to work. Is it cool I drop down and still running on my panel?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
No
right.
problem.
But if y'all still up by the time I
No.
get to work, come back up.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna take a 1 minute, 2 minute break. Okay. Then we'll come back.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the round table, ladies, let's go. It's the Grown Folks Lounge. Miss Renee, another great show. Hot topics if you got them, hey, let's talk about it. Just keep it simple and clean. You ain't gotta argue about it. Always keep it 100. It ain't nothing but good vibes. Staying true to yourself, you can make it past the life. Ain't nobody said they love you, just remember that she said another day we still living. Show some love to the family. Going live, so subscribe. Let her know that you was there. If you catch the replay, leave a comment, like and share. You ain't gotta have a rent, the support still the same. And she with that goofy shit, put respect on her name. It's that grown folks talk. Grown folks this. It's that grown folks talk. It's that grown folks talk. Grown folks this. It's that grown folks talk. Respect on her name. Put respect on her name. Put respect on her name. Yeah.
As always, if nobody ever told y'all they love you today, know that Miss Renee is saying, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank those who want to be coming, sit in this chat with me, even if you're in here for 2 minutes. The idea that you had the thought to come in and chat with Miss Renee. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. And I tell you, I wouldn't trade y'all for the world.
So when y'all enter Miss Renee building, you know how we doing this shit. You know how we coming. We on grown folks shit. As I slide through these YouTube streets, I wonder what this red ass playing for me. A couple arguing, couple cussing, but it don't mean nothing. I wonder what a grown folks thugging. Miss Renee go live and give it a try and watch the whole troll film come slide. Nobody told you that they love you, you know we do. You can pick, you can choose, but you know we the crew. We having grown folks talk. Yeah. We having grown folks talk. We ain't on no bullshit. We having grown folks talk. If you ain't on that, get from around us. We having grown folks talk. Content grown folks all off of me, but we having grown folks talk. Miss Renee got it rocking now. We on grown folks talk. We see through all your childish things. We having grown folks talk. Ooh, yeah. We on grown folks talk.
Okay. We back.
Hey,
Do I got a feedback, you guys?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying that because I got you connected to the card. So
Okay. But we're back. We're back.
We are back.
we're
So
back.
we want to thank everyone for coming in and sitting down with us, having this grown folk conversation. We just getting our talk on. So Britannia, Big, it's on y'all.
Penny, you want to go or you want me to go? It don't matter.
I'll let you go because I wasn't thinking of it. God damn it, I didn't know. I'll let you go talk and then I'll think of something. I got a show plan. The show plan, so I can figure out some stuff that I could take off and talk over here.
I had I wanted to discuss why are our youth so angry in this generation?
Good one.
You said who is so angry?
Our youth.
I think
parenting.
the reason why is because they're not getting the attention
Oh,
that they need at home.
okay. I'm gonna say that, but you know what? I'm gonna put it like this. This new day and age, kids come with a lot more stuff than we had. You know what I'm saying? When we was growing up, we had the village, and a lot of times these kids, they don't have that village, the same village that we had growing up. You know what I'm saying? So their parents, it doesn't matter if they're a single mom or a single dad, they're working to provide, they're doing all that, and these kids have a chip on their shoulder because of whatever issues they got going on. And a lot of times, parents, they don't know how to communicate effectively when it comes to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I can speak for myself when it comes to that. I got 3 different personalities of girls. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I have to check myself on how I deal with certain ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't expect them to be me. And a lot of times parents expect their kids to be them and understand and know. And we don't really know what these kids struggle with going to school just every day. We don't, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times they got issues and self-esteem issues. They're in the era of the social media. And this social media is something crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they looking at the
Very
outside
influential.
outside looking in. They're looking at the reels and thinking that's people real life, not realizing people are editing their life to look that way. And sometimes your life may be better than those people's lives. It's just they make it look better while they walking around with the freshest this and the newest this and the money this, and then they really could be struggling. That's the last that they got. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times kids want to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
And then, when you don't have effective communication within your household, then that's when you start getting angry kids because they don't feel like they're being heard.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Growing up,
Hey, being that you're closer to my age, Miss Renee, you feel do you see like a generational like 360 that doesn't happen from when we was kids growing up? Because I was a latchkey kid. I don't know if a lot of y'all know like about latchkey and stuff like that, but it was like a program that they had for the parents that worked all the time. Your mom and dad, they might not be home. You know exactly when you get home from school, and you have to walk from school, and they give you the house key, and you go in the house and make sure everything is locked up until mom and dad and everybody come home and stuff like that. And because I can remember like when I was 13, I was not thinking of like killing my classmates at school.
Right.
So Britt, do you feel like you can I guess put it on, like you say, the internet, and being that they're seeing a lot more, neglect definitely has something to do with it.
Yes, definitely.
Facts.
Because when you think about these kids right now, these are the kids who are having kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we're talking about them kids are the teenage parents. You know what I'm saying? So they grew up with their kids to the point where the kids don't know how to. You know what I'm saying?
Treated them like friends instead of being a parent.
Like I had a conversation yesterday about bullying and all that stuff, and how my daughter came home upset about what somebody said, and I had to really teach her the art of roasting, because it's like, listen, when somebody gets you, you don't have to. You fine. You never had an issue with that. Just because somebody want to try to do that in front of other people and make fun of you, then you got to come back. And so then now I'm like, she looked at you and she felt like she saw a flaw in you. You ain't never had an issue with that until yesterday when she said something. So do you feel like you got this? No. So why did that upset you? So now you got to look at her. What flaw does she have? Because that's the art of roasting. I got to be able to say, you know what? You fat bitch. Oh, excuse me, you fat this. You woo, woo, woo. Or you this and that. You ugly this. Woo, woo, woo. Face that only your mama can love. You got to be able to roast and not have to worry about fighting and not have to worry about that. The thing is that a lot of times these kids can't take what they dish out.
Right. Yeah, we had the dozens. You either gonna if you don't know how
Look,
to play the dozens, you out of there.
I'm gonna
Right.
tell this. What I'm gonna tell y'all. I said this the other day. We all up here. We ain't the same age, but we was around that age. You knew if you acted bad at school, if you got up and was a class clown, you got bad grades. You knew you was getting your ass
It's
toe up
deep.
when you got
Yeah.
home.
Right.
And
Right.
Now
that's
they don't
why.
do
And
that.
that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why I got straight A's because you get the midterm. You be like, oh, I gotta get this up before the
Right.
report card. The world is stupid, bro. The world is soft right now, my nigga. Like
Somebody telling me
if
fast.
I whoop my daughter on the ass one time and she go to school and say, my dad hit me on the butt, then
Yep.
CPS gonna be pulling up. Nigga, my
Yep.
mama used to whoop me with cords, rulers,
Yeah,
trophies,
whatever she could have.
boomsticks,
Facts. Yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When they be in
Trophies,
that rage,
MJ.
nah, real talk. Look, I busted my mama. I was a bad little nigga though. I busted my mama windshield. Like I kicked it and cracked the whole shit. Boy, I knew what it was. She didn't even have to say nothing when we got
Wait,
home.
hold
I just didn't know when it
on.
was coming.
Get Beaver 8 out the chat.
Beaver 8, News with the pen and patina. Man,
Yeah.
y'all niggas, the trolls, y'all troll niggas is crazy. But look though, I believe if the world wasn't so soft. Nigga, you knew what was up. Nigga, you knew if you act bad in school, you know, like, man, my mama gonna tear me up. Let me get my shit together.
Right.
But now you can't even flick your kid, my nigga. You going to jail. Like, the
Yeah.
But the
world just
thing about
softer
that
now.
is, this pigment. The thing about that is, you don't have to. It started at home. You don't have to always beat on your kids. Let me tell you, because that's not gonna
Yeah,
do
for
nothing but
sure.
produce another. That's not gonna do nothing but trigger something else.
Hey, Key.
But it
But
starts.
shit.
It
But
starts with it.
shit.
It's hold on. It starts in the house. Let me tell you,
You
because I
do.
did have my first child at 21, so I can relate to my child just because
Me
of the
too.
era that I grew up in. So it's kind of like I tell my kids things before the shit even happened. I already put them in that position and tell them this can go like this can go
Right.
like that. I
Right.
tell them if you in a car with somebody and they go rob the bank and you don't know, guess what? You guilty too because you guilty by association.
Yep.
Yep.
I give them all
Mm-hmm.
these
Yep.
real situations. I never sugarcoat it. Like we have a strong bond. I talk to my kids about any and everything because they
And
have
then
to
look,
know.
and then look, like even before us, they used to get whoopings in school, bruh. In school. The
Yeah.
world getting soft, nigga. The
The
Well,
teachers
thing
used to
about
tear
that,
the
I'm gonna say
kids
this.
up.
My mom is old school, so we didn't get whoopings because my mom had a abusive stepfather, so she never wanted to hit on her kids. But listen, we prayed sometimes that she'll whoop us, cause she was when I say she gave us everything we wanted. It was like she had us and she treated us all like we was only kids. You know what I'm saying? My mom, shout out to my mama. She made sure that we didn't want for nothing, we didn't need nothing, anything. But we act up, we get smart. We think we got it. We think she ain't said nothing to us, so we think we made it through. We go to school, we come back, our room is tore apart. That shit is emptied out. You got a damn what's that called? A pallet on the floor. You ain't got no TV, no video games, or nothing. You gonna be like that
yeah,
for a month, like you in prison.
yeah,
And listen, we get to the point where we're like, listen, we need to. And she
Hold
took the
on,
door
Britt.
to
Hold
his.
on, Britt. OGK, you got a wrench? Um, handle. It's a couple of them. Fudge Town, Beaver 8. Go on and X them out for me, OGK.
Yes, everybody that got a ranch, y'all. If y'all see people coming in here being disrespectful, y'all don't have to wait on us to say anything. Y'all have ranches, y'all get rid of them because this is a no drama zone. So I mean, we're not tolerating no bull. So get
Right.
rid of them. They gotta go. Ain't no sitting up in here. If they can't sit up in here and be polite, and you know what I'm saying, they gotta go. Don't wait. Get them up out of here. They
Mary,
gotta go.
Bump, Bump, OGK, whoever got a wrench, X them out real quick. Go ahead, sis.
But like it got to the point where you know when we got to a certain age, we automatically knew what we could and what we couldn't do. So we wasn't even playing those
facts.
games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like even with my kids, she was just like, oh, don't touch my grandkids. And she's like, that's crazy. I didn't whoop none of my
That's what
kids,
my
but
mama say.
y'all believe in whooping kids. Shit, hell yeah, some kids, listen, some kids need their ass whooped. Don't, and I'm that mama. Don't run up on me. You run up on
Right.
Oh
me,
yeah, if you're running up, yeah, you're gonna have to find out.
listen. You run up on me, you gonna get treated like somebody on the street, straight up. And it got to, it gets to the point where, you know, our parents used to just look at us and we knew to shut the fuck up. You look at your kids now,
Hmm.
look, listen, that'll save our life. Because our parents look at us and that look could be like, shut the fuck up, go to the car. You already knew, like, figured out which one it is. You know which look. She didn't even say nothing. But these kids, these days, you give them a look. What? What did I do? Oh,
Yep,
shut the fuck
facts,
up. Lord,
Bree.
shut up.
And I always want to
Shut
have the last
up.
word. Like, I always want to have the last word.
Yep.
But see,
Why?
but because now parents are trying to be their kids' friend than being the parent.
Right, right.
You can't be the parent and be your child's friend.
Yeah.
You
Thank you,
can't.
Yeah.
Mary.
People, those people might be in what's the name chat too, because he's streaming too. Monkey Man.
Yeah, Monkey Man screaming, yeah.
No, I'm saying so those trolls might be in his too.
Yeah, any trolls you see, Mary, X them out. Off rip.
No, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's on crib. No, but I'm saying it's if it might not. She might not even be able to see him because they might be in his chat.
Yeah. They in another chat, they can't get them out of here.
Oh,
That's
Shit,
okay.
that's yeah.
what with little girls like I ain't whoop my daughter like I ain't even whoop her, but just popped her. I ain't popped her since she was 4 because I can talk to her, like look her in the face, she'll start crying. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? But if I
Right,
feel like if I had a little nigga, I feel like I'd be whooping his little ass because I was bad as hell. So I'm gonna get it back somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I done did so much shit. I know I'm gonna get it back. So whenever I have a son, I think it's gonna be that. I was
But let
bad
me
as
go
fuck.
but let me go back to what you said
How many of
earlier when
y'all?
you said,
Hold on, let me say this. I'm done. How many of y'all bust y'all mama windshield? I kicked it
Hell
out. You know what I'm saying? I
no.
was bad as fuck
Hell
and
no.
got my ass toe up, boy. And I had to write a
But that's
little
it.
I had to write a yeah. I got toe up and I had to write an essay like I will not do this
Listen,
again.
I'm
I will
gonna
not do that
wait.
again. Real
I'm
shit
gonna
though.
bring back standards. I'm gonna bring back writing down standards on they motherfucking asses. Having you writing it 1,000 times and shut the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah, that's what she made me do.
And but then you
Ooh
gotta
wee.
I will
also
not
think
bring back.
you gotta also think that mothers are what 20 I mean grandmothers are what 30, 30, 31,
Yeah.
32 now,
Yeah.
you know what
Well,
I'm
like
saying? So you gotta look at how the
39.
changes. Huh?
I'm 39. I said I'm 39, and I got friends that had kids younger, like when we was in school, like younger, like middle school, beginning of high school, had kids, and they grandparents.
Right. So you
You know
got to
what I'm
look at
saying?
the time changes. In my era, which I like I said, I'm older than all y'all up here. So in my area, you know, we had Big Mama, and Big Mama didn't play that. Cause Big
Right,
Mama, my Big Mama would come to the school with her hair rollers in her hair and her robe. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
she would embarrass you. So back in our time, you would not speak to no adult with her,
right.
whatever, bruh, all that right there. No,
Oh, the bruh. Yeah, the
you know
bruh.
what I'm saying? It's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. It was that time, but now in this era here, it's different. These kids get away with everything. They cussing out old people, they beating up old people, they killing old people. You know what I'm saying? It just and see, you have to have when you got kids, you gotta hold that grip on them. Like
Right.
MJ say, his daughter, he don't have to hold on 1 second. We got somebody in the back. Hold on 1 second. I think that's let me
That's
see.
Mike G. That's Mike
Hold
G.
hold on, let me make sure. My G?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
This me.
So, but like I said, the era is different. You know what I'm saying? People these days and time they scared to hit their kids because kids nowadays will hit you back. I wish one of mine would even look like they want to raise their hand at me. And even if they grown right now, you better not even think about it. Because if you know to say I brought you in this world, I damn sure take your ass up out of here. And see,
Right.
that's the thing. You got when you got kids in this era, you got to be nosy. You got to be in that shit. You got to go through the phones. You got to sneak and listen to the conversation. You got to be in everything. That's how these kids get out here and be in gangs and stuff
Right.
because the parents are not. You know, you gotta blame the parents. You don't want to blame the parents, but you gotta blame the parents because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You got everybody say, "Well, I be at work." It's cameras. Buy cameras. Let me tell you something. My
Right.
wife stayed looking. Even though I be here, she stayed looking at the camera. They kid
Hey,
my 15-year-old son. He do sneaky stuff, and I don't even know that he even did it till she
Miss
tell me
Renee.
because she look at the camera.
If my mama, let me tell
Right.
y'all something. If my mama had cameras back when I was in school, staying with her, I wouldn't be on this panel talking to y'all. I'd be, if she was to figure out what happened back in the day today, but she probably kill me. You goddamn
Right.
right. I wouldn't be here talking to y'all, bro. Real shit. I done did some shit, bro. I'm talking about, man, this
Yeah,
shit,
you
all
gotta be
type of crazy
nosy with
shit.
these kids. You gotta be in a business. You gotta be in a business. You cannot not be in their business because these kids are
Right.
different now. They different. And if you want to bring your kids up, like you could tell the difference between a country child and a city child because the city
Facts.
child gonna be disrespectful as hell, but that country
Facts.
child, they not gonna do that because their parents are on them. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? I was growing up in the summertime. I go to my grandma and my auntie and them house. I had to go work in the field, pick
Mm-hmm.
peas. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. Yup.
so that made me. My friends, they grew up. They have all these kids, and they looking like they old, 60 and 70 years old. What the hell? What type of life you don't have? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why you gotta be in these kids' business. Like I said, my 15-year-old son right now, he hated. He don't punish me now. He don't punish me now. We took the phone, we took the PlayStation. You can't do nothing but watch TV in your room. And you damn can't hold the remote to it. You better find a channel and put it on and bring the remote back into my room. You gotta do that with these kids, especially
Hell
boys.
yeah. Yeah, this shit different, bro. I'm telling you, my grandma, it's funny you said my grandma used to have a paddle, bro. And every time somebody got a whooping with the paddle, you gotta carve your name in it. My name was on there 100 times. And then when my grandpa on my mama's side, he say, go outside and get that switch. I'm like, oh, that's the worst whooping. You know, you get them, you try to get the bigger ones because them little fast skinny ones, that shit hurt. I'm telling you, bro, that I think that's where we lost it. Discipline. Not only whoopings, just nigga, when my mom used to take my phone, nigga, my whole world come crashing down. I used to wait till you go to sleep and sneak it out her purse. That was worse than a whooping for me. You trying to
Yeah.
take my
Right.
phone?
Yeah, you gotta take what they love. You gotta take what they love. And these kids this day and time, they love their phone. They phone is
Hell
everything to them.
yeah.
So you gotta take like he got one more chance and the door coming off the hinges. The
Oh
door
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
coming off
Door
the
come
hinges.
off the hinges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, because I don't want my son to go out there and into life and get in trouble and get arrested and me have to be because I told my baby I said we would not be coming to jail to visit you. So you better
Yeah.
think
Right.
about things that you do out here in these streets. You better make a decision because you
Yeah.
get locked up. We will not come see you.
Yeah.
We will not.
My mama told me the same thing. I went to jail. She was right there though. You know what I mean? I'm the only child. She was right there though. But
Hell
shit,
no,
I
I
had to
ain't going.
bail
I ain't
myself
going.
out though. I had to
I
bail
ain't going.
myself out though. Yeah, she was right
That's
there.
why that's why you have to have talks with your kid. You know, let me tell you something. On Sunday, like I said, I'm old school. Old school was instilled in me. Sunday is family day to
Yeah.
me
Yeah,
because that's when I cook Sunday dinner and we all
yeah,
sit to the table and we all eat together. And I ask them, you know, Is there anything they want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? I asked my son, anything
Hey,
happened in
Taco.
school you know what I'm saying, that you want to get out, you know what I'm saying? You got to.
Yeah.
You know, we pops up at the school and everything. You he don't even know where we gonna come. We pop up at school and looking in the window. They be like, "Who mama is that?" Huh?
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
wanna know
saying?
something crazy? When you look at the when you watch movies in the family, how many movies have you seen when the white folks, they all sit down at the table and eat, and then the daughter or the son, he be acting weird, and they be like, "What's wrong?" And they ask him what's wrong, like, "It's a kid at school bullying me." So it's funny you just said that. That's real shit, though.
Yeah,
That's
you
real
got
shit.
to
Yeah,
because
that's real
there are
shit.
single mothers and single fathers out here that's raising these kids by
Yeah.
themselves. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be
Yeah.
educated on stuff on them because they don't have two parent household. But you gotta keep your foot on them, but don't step on them too hard that you don't give them a little leeway because they gotta make mistakes. They gotta learn. That's the only way they're
Yeah.
gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? If they're making a mistake. Now, if they keep making the same mistake, then you gotta be like, look, hey, it's a problem because you keep doing the same old thing that I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, not to do, and you keep doing it. So what do you think that I need to do?
Right.
Because I don't
Right.
have a problem with slapping you across your face because you're gonna listen to me. You're gonna be somebody. You're not gonna be out here in these streets like that. No, because that's what the streets want. The streets wants to raise your kids. And
Hell
you
yeah.
as a parent, you sit there and have all these babies when you could have used protection or you could have told that nigga to use protection and you would have got pregnant.
Oh,
You
somebody got
know?
feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
somebody.
why a lot of little niggas join gangs because they ain't got that love at home. Then they meet a big homie and they embrace him. You know what I'm saying? That the shit,
Right.
boy. It's how it be. It's how
I
it be,
think it's
bro.
the influences. Definitely, it's the influences,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
It's
not.
Hell
in
yeah.
It's in these
That's
rap
why.
songs. My son can't listen to that drill music. He can't do that. You gotta listen to all that right there. No, not in mine. Now if you out there in those streets, that's something different because I can't hear it. But up in here, you're not gonna be singing all that, you know what I'm saying? Because like my grandkids, one of my grandsons, the first thing he'll say he when he be talking to you, he'd say bruh, who you talking to?
That's
I
what
will
I
slap
say.
you in
Who
your
is
mouth and
bruh?
nah.
Yeah,
What
I
the
don't play that. Yeah, I don't play that.
no, you we,
I
we
kind
not
of
gonna
feel
do
like
that.
I think it's what everybody said. You
Somebody
can't
in the back.
discipline kids and whoop them no more. The influences that they have is fucked up because they're programmed to say their generation is better than all the older generation. Then
Mm-hmm.
they go to
Yeah.
school, you can't whoop them. And then they got this one program called No Kids Left Behind. So they
Oh
go to
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
they
That's
ain't
yeah.
never
that's
had to
Uh,
earn shit.
hold
And
on,
So
some
hold
of
on,
them
you
hold
get,
motherfuckers
Yeah.
on, hold on. One second,
some
hold that
need
thought,
to be
my
left.
G. Hold on.
I got you.
Who's this? Beard?
Yeah.
Okay.
got a feed. Am I the only person hearing it?
No, I hear like somebody driving or something.
Background noise.
Okay, that was Brett. I think it was Brett. Okay, go ahead, my G.
But yeah, they got that no child left behind. So these kids they never had to earn nothing. Like me, I was a single
Mm-hmm.
father for 17 years. I'm 43. But when I was raising my son, he had all the discipline at home, had all the pep talk when it comes to the girls, bullies, getting back home safe. Every time he left the house, I'd say, "What's the number one rule?" He'd be like, "Get home safe." All right, go on out there. But once he get to school, these other kids, like the other lady,
Mm-hmm.
kids are raising kids. They want to be their kids' friends. So my son is being influenced by them, and they the same.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinking, all right, well, if that's what's going on, that's what's trending, that's what type of time he feel like he should be on. But in
Mm-hmm.
reality, by the
Yeah.
time he graduate, they done got passed on, no discipline, even though I whooped the shit out of my son. But as he gets older, he realizes that he didn't learn shit. Now he 22
Yeah.
old, and all he got is boxing right now, and just a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah,
Kids,
Right.
and you right though, because that was the fear of school. Like who nobody wanted to get held back, bro. They gonna laugh at you. Just
Right.
imagine you in the fifth grade, and everybody you've been with since first grade, they go to the sixth, and next year they see you still in the fifth. That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
kid want that. That
this
that
is
was that was a part of the fear of doing your work too, though. Like nobody
right.
wanted to get held back. Niggas used to get laughed at for that.
Yeah, you definitely have to teach your kids to be leaders and not followers. Um, that's something I stress a lot with my children. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know, following somebody can you gonna end up straight in hell. And
And I think
Right.
So
we really gonna
somebody in the back, uh,
Well,
Miss
well,
Renee.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I know when I was working at the school, it was a little girl. She got held back in third grade. So all her friends with the fourth grade. So she was so embarrassed. She didn't want to come
See?
to the lunch line because she thought somebody was gonna say something.
Like your man.
So one day,
Wait a minute.
one
Who that
day,
is?
Yo, I ain't want to cut him off. I ain't want to cut off. She was
Oh,
talking.
okay.
Go.
So one day, her mom had came to the school, so we talking, and she was just like, she want to come to lunchtime, but she nervous about what? Well, I already knew that she had got held back because I'm the person that does all their cards. I'm the manager, so I take care of everything. So she was just like, oh well, she's embarrassed and she's this and that and everything. I said, and so
Mm-hmm.
I pulled her to the side and I said, listen. Nobody in this line gonna say nothing to you about it. So like, you don't even go. You're not even at lunch with your other friends. So these kids don't really know what you got going on. You come get your food like everybody else and don't worry about it. And
that's
so
true,
after we had that
Yeah.
conversation,
Effie. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
See,
that's true what
the
you're
parents
saying.
dropped the ball on that
Hey,
though.
Oak Cliff.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
so the
I
mom,
feel like
but listen,
the parents
the
dropped the
mom
ball on it because they.
But listen, Charles, let me tell you how cold blooded it was. She was a Caucasian. Okay, she got upset. She said, "My daughter has a learning disability." Because I was, I'm the cafeteria manager at that time. I'm like, I want everybody to know their numbers. It makes the line go smoother. I don't care if you in whatever grade. I'm gonna give you guys an incentive coming through this line, getting the hell up out of there. So she had to learn it. So it was only two kids left in her class that didn't know how to do their numbers. So I was like, listen, y'all gotta know how to do it. I'm writing it down for you every day. You need to practice it. You need to practice it. So her mom calls and says, my daughter has a learning disability. She feels, she's being attacked and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a rich school and I'm the black cafeteria manager. I don't care about none of that shit. What do? I don't care. She gonna learn it. Maybe the next week she came and she
Yeah,
knew the number. She knew the whole number, and she gave me a big hug. She was like, "Thank you so much." So then her mom, she ended up coming up there to have to apologize because you are making a big old scene and making your daughter's disability more than what it is.
that's
You're
why I
making it
said I
more
blame the parents.
more of the problem. Yeah, the parents be
She
more
should
of the
have
problem
she should
because
have been more
she could
involved
do
in her
it. I'm not
education. Yeah,
Well, I think the parents lost the ball
not
as
knowing
well.
it and her having a disability.
We
She could
was
have
giving
a
the kids.
disability and all that, but she got at least try.
primarily
So
You going
because
in and
you
out,
weren't
Britt.
even trying to let her try, and I said
Yeah,
she just have to at least try. And
I
the
mean,
mom was acting up so bad. You still can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah.
You
You
still
you
can't hear
must be
me?
playing. You must be playing through
I
your
said
car or
I
something.
told her,
We hear you though.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So I'm saying like the mom she didn't even want her daughter to try. And once her daughter tried, she was happy. So a lot of times these parents, when their kids are getting diagnosed with stuff, they're the problem because they're not going the extra step and the extra mile for their kids. They're treating them like they got a disability instead of treating them normal because most of the times these kids want to be treated like all the other kids.
Right, Britt.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know. But that's because we
That's a
don't know.
cop out. That's a cop out.
No, it's not a cop out. We don't know. We let other people control our narrative. The children act the way they act because we so toxic. There's no family structure. There's no mother. There's no father. Now, I'm not saying that a single mother can't raise a great human being. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
a single father can't raise a great human being. But according to statistics, a single father, that child has way more likely a chance to be successful than a child with just a single mother. Now,
Oh
I'm not.
shit.
Now,
I
I'm
would.
glad
I
you.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because I'm a single
Oh
father.
Yeah, I
shit.
gotta disagree.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
a,
Listen,
I'm
can't
a,
listen.
agree.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
a
wrong
disagree.
thing to
I have
say.
I'm a
Hey, Beardy,
disagree.
that's the wrong thing to
I
say,
have to
bro.
I'm a
disagree.
They
disagree.
about to get
No,
on your ass.
Now I'm gonna
no,
tell you
no,
why.
I should have
I'm
warned
gonna
my
tell you
nigga
why I
before he
disagree.
came up. Damn, I should have
Yeah,
But
warned
they
my
about
I'm
to
gonna
get
tell
on
you.
nigga.
your ass,
But
boy.
wait,
I can't even speak.
I'm gonna
I
tell
can't
you
even
why I
speak.
disagree. Because
But I wasn't
it's
done.
not about who if a single
Hold
mom
on,
or a
Britt.
single
Let him
father.
finish, sis.
It's all.
Let him finish.
Oh my God! Don't throw your hands up like that. It's all right. It ain't the end of the world.
Oh, see, that's another reason why things like that happen. That
Here we
comment
go.
didn't have to be. No, it's not. Here we go, Queen. That
Oh,
comment
sis.
you didn't have to, baby. You didn't have to say that. You didn't
You
have to
well, you
say
just
that.
threw a tantrum.
Oh
You
shit.
just
I
threw a
didn't throw a
tantrum.
tantrum, Queen. I didn't throw a
You
tantrum. I
threw your
just threw my
hands up
hands
in the air. That's what kids do.
because
Hold on,
because
sis. Hold on, sis.
because it's a thing called decorum, and we up here talking about why our kids can't act and conduct themselves in society. This is why, because of the single mother household. I'm not saying every.
Well,
I'm
stop
not.
stop
I'm not.
making
I'm not.
single mamas
I'm,
then.
no, no, no. I have 10 kids, and I raised all my kids, and I can have half of
Damn.
them coming. And I got half of them coming in this room with you right now. 4 of them in college, 3 of them in high school, and I got a 5-year-old. I do my damn job. It's
Right,
not a
and
time.
Hey,
we do
hey,
as
hold on.
well.
okay,
Hold
but
on,
single
Beard.
women do
We
it the
do as
same
well.
thing.
Hold on. Let me say this though, Bearded. You said it. Single parent homes and like I grew
According
up
to
with my mama. My mama. I went to my daddy house every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I still turned out bad. You know what I'm saying? I had my mama and my daddy. That was just the
course,
choice that I chose. Like I hopped off the porch 16. Just my dad died when I. That's probably the reason my dad died when I was 16. So I was rebellious. I'm like fuck school. I hopped out and went in the streets when I didn't even have to. I left my
that,
mama house. If I turned 18, if my birthday was on Wednesday, on shit. I left on Wednesday. Like I straight up, I bounced and I never went back. So you can't always blame the mama. It just the
Hold on.
child
No,
and
let
how
me
he
tell you
rocking.
from a single father's
Now let
perspective.
me say this though, and I
never
heard
had a,
y'all say something
I
earlier.
still
Now let
never
me
had a
tell you something.
dad,
It's
though.
a lot of
One
noise.
So,
parent,
Background noise. I can't hear.
one
Yeah,
person
I hear
said
something.
that. Now, and that's it goes back to what the homies say right here. Now, if you're gonna be a mom and you say if I go to jail, stand on that because it's gonna hurt me more knowing that my mama not fucking with me behind my bullshit than you come saving me, putting commissary on my book. I'm a single parent mother. I know where I'm fucked up at. That's why I'm so emotional as a man because that's all I seen was my mama emotion. So I'm
do you know
saying
Hmm.
most?
at the end of the day,
Do you
if
know
I don't
most?
see how a
Well, hold on,
man,
hold on, hold on,
don't
hold
get
on.
me wrong. I'm gonna give it to the woman because she's a superhero because you trying to play both parts, and I'm not gonna fault you for something you have no PhD
Absolutely.
in, but you was trying, and you
I
Right.
never,
can't raise a
I
man to
feel
be a
what you,
man
man.
as a man.
Saying,
and
The day you
I never,
stand up and piss, you can tell me something. You got, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a
nah,
man can
nah, nah,
stand up and show me how to piss. A woman can't, bro.
nah, nah.
Like
Let me tell you something. I stood down on everything when it came to raising
Wait,
my son from Pampers, right?
here to finish
But at
this
the end of the day, it's still gonna be a flip with these kids because of the system.
Facts.
My son had
Facts.
everything he wanted. When he became a
Right.
teenager, I'm a truck driver. I put cameras around the house. He had little girlfriends coming over. All the other kids wanted to be like him because he had a house majority to himself. Compared to them, they had discipline. So we can't just sit up here and say that, bro. Because my son, he had everything he
what?
Yeah.
wanted. How to
No, what
cook,
I'm
I was the
saying
same. I
is
was the
though,
same way.
that's what
I
I'm
was the same
listen
way.
though. We
stay with no
always take
mama.
up for the single mother household, but what about the
Wait, hold
single
on, wait,
father
you guys.
house? You can't
Hey, real
never,
compare
quick.
them
Bearded was,
because
again,
we
I
don't
wait,
never,
even have
wait.
that
Bro, give me
opportunity most of
one
the
second.
time.
again, I never was able to finish saying what I was saying. I said according to
You guys,
statistics.
one
Now,
second.
I do know.
Beard,
Oh,
Beard,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Beard is trying
Go
to,
ahead.
Beard is trying to finish what he was saying. So let's give him the floor. What you was gonna say,
So,
Bearded?
so again, like I said, so according to stats, single fathers have a more success rate than single mothers, right? And parents that are both in the household has a higher success rate than what a single father or a single mother would have, right? Now, again, yes, we have individuals. We know we are individuals, bro. I know my mom and daddy was married, but when I chose to go do what I chose to do, I'm gonna make that decision. At the end of the day, yes, we ultimately makes the decisions and choices to do what we're going to do to be the people we're going to become. But more than
Yeah.
likely, if you have a mother and father in your life, you're going to be more successful versus having a single mother. And I'm not, listen, and like Monkey Man said, I'm not taking away nothing away from a woman. Man, that's the first person to teach me anything. That's the first, any religion, any secret organization, anything in this world revolves around a woman. I'm not taking that away. I'm faulting both parties here. It's the man's fault too for not being there. I'm not, y'all didn't let me
Hmm.
finish something and went everywhere around. Again, it's about a family core structure, which involves the mother and the father. I asked the question on my show. Well, if the father is involved, even though the child stays with the mother, but if the father is involved, does that still make that woman a single mother or that child a single child of a parent?
Well, no,
Ooh,
I think
speak
what
Okay,
on it.
wait, say that
Ooh.
again. You said if the child is what? Say it
the,
again.
I said so I asked this question. So like, yeah, okay, we got single mothers, but if the
Mhm.
child has a father that's involved in his life, does that really make the mother a single mother? I'm talking about
uh,
an active father. I ain't talking about a weekend father or somebody that
Right.
pays child
So
support.
she's only single if
so
she ain't got
if you
nobody.
have a
Right.
if there's a co-parenting thing where it makes sense, where it's like you got more than just a weekend and you're really active and you guys are able to effectively communicate to make sure that for the betterment of your child, no, you're not a single parent because you have that help, that assistance. But
Hmm.
Right.
a lot of
Ooh,
times
speak on it, sister.
a lot of
I'm
times there
still a
aren't,
single parent.
but a lot of times you're not a single parent. I mean, a lot of times you are a single parent because even if you're a weekend father, you're still not the majority of, or even if you're a weekend mother, because we got to do it both ways. Because
Right.
I know a
There
lot
you
of men
go.
that are
Right,
single
right,
fathers
right,
as
right,
well.
Right.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
now
we got to do
better.
it both ways to the point where even if they're just doing it on the weekend, that's, I'm gonna be honest, that's not no real help to me because sometimes I need that support of when we got to go up to this school together, we got to be a
Right.
united front.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes
Hell yeah.
I don't need just the I get to you when I get to you. Sometimes I really need an active parent in the situation to really help. So yeah,
Hell yeah.
as in my case, I'm a single parent because I'm the sole provider, I am the primary custodian parent, so of course. But if I had a co-parent that was there just as much as I was there, I would say no, I'm not a single parent and I co-parent very well. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people get it
Mhm.
mixed up because they say, "Oh,
Thank
I'm a single parent," but the daddy be right there or the mama be right there
you.
helping. No, you guys are co-parents. Y'all doing this together.
Hmm. That's what I
But
want to
it's
know.
a lot of bitterness.
How
Hey,
do we
Bearded.
feel? How do we feel about uh parents who are not in the same household? They're co-parenting, but one parent won't allow the
Hey,
other parent to be the parent.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
I
word
hate
bottom.
that.
bullshit. That's
I
Hey,
hate
word
that.
bullshit.
bottom.
When the
I'm gonna
dad
tell
tries
you.
to step
Well,
down and the
please help
mama's
me with
like,
that.
"Oh
I just
no,
got out
don't
of
do him
jail
or
for
her
that
like
too.
But
that."
I
Oh,
don't need no.
You
That's
talking about
let
bullshit.
me tell you.
the dad or the
I'm big on
biological
this.
father?
I'm big on this,
Hey,
and I'm
y'all
gonna
know.
tell you who's the worst to really deal with it. Black men are the worst because you know what? They do not want to go to court, and they don't like most of them. Majority of them don't want to go to court and don't want to deal with the system. Where they really need to go in and check these hoes because a lot of times these bitches is using these kids as weapons, trying to just get a check. And a lot of times you need to go fight
Thank
her,
you. Go. Now
take her
you
to
talking.
court,
Now
get
somebody
your
talking.
I'll be
goddamn
right
rights
back.
for
I'll
your
be
kids.
right back, y'all.
Yeah, get your rights for your kids and do what you're supposed to do. That's why I get mad at a lot of black men because they give up. Don't let these hoes come and tell you what you can and can't do with your kids. Take their ass to court because let me tell
Ooh.
you something. These bitches are gonna act up every time. Every time they're gonna act up in
You ain't
court.
lying.
You need to
You ain't
go there
lying.
and be calm.
Yeah, but
And
you
when
know the
you're
one saying
calm
that.
and you act like you got some decorum, you know what the judge gonna say? We're gonna give you joint this, and you know what, this and that, and how about this? And if the mama keep on acting up, they're gonna say, you know what, you get visitation. The child is going with their father. The thing is that these women then confuse these men and let these men feel like they don't have no rights, and they have rights. I got brothers, I got men friends, and I don't
You sound
advocate for
like my
that.
mama, boy.
See, but that's
Take
another
they
reason why
ass
brothers
to
don't want to
court.
go into the court because the court system is going to automatically side with the woman. If we go into court right now, if I was to take my kid's mother to court right now, that court system is going to automatically go maternal
Yeah, it
versus
depends on
Well,
what
can I tell
state
you
you live
something?
in.
Let me tell you
yeah,
how it won't work like that because you need that paper trail. You know what I love? I love a
Ask
Texas
Brett.
visit. I
Man, I
love
know somebody.
You sound like my
I
mama.
love
That's
you going
crazy.
crazy on the
In the
listen.
state of
I love
Georgia,
you going
women
crazy on the
automatically
motherfucking
get
text message.
custody,
I
right?
love you doing this and that. I love what you ain't doing. I have the paperwork to show. Even if I'm texting, hey, I want to see my kids this weekend. No, I'm busy. Woo. Hey, I want to see my kids this weekend. Even if you know you can't get your fucking kids, it's the principle that you want to keep on doing it. Because when you go to court and you show, hey, I didn't try every weekend for the past year, and this lady will not let me see my kids,
And that
will
don't
not
mean
let me
shit
get them
sometimes.
when I
I'm
need
Yeah,
to
in
get
the
them.
state of Georgia, that don't matter.
No,
listen,
okay.
Hey,
that don't
Bearded,
mean.
hold
No, it
on. Hey,
does matter
Bearded,
because the judge.
hold
Go
on,
ahead,
hold
man.
on, Britannia. After Britannia get done, this
Pastor
what I
Renee
need
with the
you to
center
do.
backstage.
Look up, you know them stats you talk about, look that up. We gotta confirm that. Yeah, confirm that. Look
No,
that
it's
up
not
real quick.
true. Because in Oklahoma,
Let
we
me
got
tell you,
equal
it's
rights from birth. In Georgia,
You
if
hear
a
me,
woman
Bearded?
has a
I'm
child,
listening to
they
you, bro.
automatically get
All right.
custody.
now listen, that's what they say. But no, the custody, even when a child is born, the child does not have no custodial parent at that time. That's what people got it wrong. The When you go to court, that's when you really establish the custodial parent.
Yeah, facts,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had like when I
Let me
went through
say
my
this:
facts.
divorce.
when you
Listen,
have a
when I went
baby,
through my
when you have a
uh-huh.
baby, people don't know.
Hey,
When
Miss
you
Renee,
have
what
a
you putting in the
baby,
back?
It's
you have to go
feedback. Feedback.
feedback. Yeah, it sure is. When you have a baby, the mother really don't have rights to the baby, and the father don't have rights to the baby. You're supposed to go and you're supposed to file for your child at the
That's,
courts.
and that's crazy. Listen to what we saying though. Listen to that shit we just saying. Now let's hold on. Let's pause everything else and listen to what the fuck we saying. Something that we created. We got to go to a fucking court and file the right or a petition to say that
Yep.
that's now. That's
Yes,
insane. That's
Yes.
insane. And you
Yes.
wonder why. And you wonder why brothers don't want to go to court. That shit is insane.
Yeah.
but listen, but you know what the problem is? It doesn't matter about brothers going to court because at that point
Women
you're supposed to be
should be
fighting
able
for yours.
to
You're supposed to be fighting for your seed, and that's
I
where
mean, if you
the disconnect comes. Because a lot of times niggas is worried about their own pride and what they want to do instead of what they need to do. And what needs to
all,
be done
all
is
brothers.
people being in their kids' lives.
well, I feel like it starts with who you was dating before you had the baby.
Right?
Yeah, I
Hey,
was gonna say that
Sandy.
too. I ain't
But
want to get jumped on, but I was gonna say that too.
no, yeah, but
Yeah,
you know what? A
because
lot of times it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. A lot of times you don't know a person until you get in those situations. You know
exactly,
what I'm saying? Like you
I
don't know
agree.
until it happens. That person could have been the best person ever up until then. Some niggas, listen, I know people
Yeah,
who
but these women be
once
having
they
four,
get a
five
bitch
Hey,
children.
pregnant.
Kimmy.
After the
No,
second one, you
listen.
should have known.
Wait,
What's
I
up,
know.
Barnes?
I'm about to tell you. I know motherfuckers that once they get a bitch pregnant, they don't like the bitch no more.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Well, that's why women need the day after pill.
Or
No, I'm
that's why
saying
they
you
need to
don't
wait
know that.
before
That's
they
what I'm
open
saying.
their
You don't
women's
know
store.
that. The thing is that it needs to be niggas and bitches need to be protecting themselves if they don't want to have kids. You understand
Period.
what I'm saying?
Point blank.
At the end
Period.
of the day, it's a both kind of situation. And I hate when people say that, oh, the women, nigga, stop fucking raw. Nigga,
No,
go
put
find
on
Period.
something to
Because
something.
cover yourself
Right.
up.
I'm
it's a
telling you, because
thousand
this shit,
stories out there
this
right
shit better make
now.
your
It's a
fall off.
thousand stories on YouTube right now of these men finding out these girls pregnant and they killing them because they don't want the baby.
Yeah,
Right.
that's ridiculous.
But you
And it's
didn't do
getting,
what you should have
MJ's
did
in
to
the back.
protect yourself
MJ's in the
from
And I'm
back
not
aggravating
stage.
a
defending
wife.
you, but it worked both ways. It's a
Hold
thousand
on though. Yeah, that's what I was
No,
just
that's
gonna
what I
say.
men
just
It goes
being
said.
both
raising
ways.
kids and it ain't even their baby.
I read a lot
But
of
that's what
articles
I'm
about
saying.
women
So
killing
when you
kids.
said what listen, it's not even. But you think about this. First of all, a woman. A lot of times, some of them go through postpartum. Some of them go through all this kind of stuff.
So
You
Renee,
have
MJ
kids.
backstage.
Listen, you have
Men
a
got
kid,
postpartum
and say
too.
you going through postpartum, and now you dealing with this fuck nigga who acting stupid and going off on you and dealing with all that other shit. Next thing you know,
Man,
now you got this baby that's looking like this motherfucker, and you still about to have a whole fucking nervous breakdown. I don't make excuses. Get that
So,
baby up for adoption if you can't take it. The thing
Right.
so
is
men
that
can't get
the
postpartum. So the brothers can't get postpartum like y'all get postpartum.
no,
We
because
can't.
you ain't got shit come out.
Oh,
No, that's
No,
not y'all
it should
makeup.
be
That's part of y'all
right.
DNA.
Let me tell you something. If you going through postpartum, we going through postpartum because you giving it to us.
No, no. See that,
If we
and
not
see,
going
That's
through
not
listen.
how
this,
it works,
And
Mushy
see,
Now.
so now,
Crazy.
so
if we in
that's
a
where the empathy
relationship, now
isn't
let's
there.
go to
Hold
the
on, wait.
Bible.
Now
If
that's how
we
you
in a
know where the
relationship,
empathy
we are
isn't there
one.
because you guys didn't have to carry something. Wait, hold on, wait, because y'all
And
didn't carry nothing for in your fucking body for
it don't matter.
And
9 months.
I carried
Y'all
you
didn't have to
shit for
deliver
nine
something
months
where
That's
though.
your
I
cervix
solution,
carried you
Bree.
opens up
all
to a
types of
certain.
crazy shit
No,
for
I got
9
listen,
I
months.
no,
got the
listen,
solution, Bree.
listen.
Getting
I'm
back to
saying
the
your
G.
body isn't making those changes.
We agree.
If
Your
Right.
body
I
isn't
got a
making
Right.
those
solution for
changes.
that,
Your
Bree.
hormones,
Okay,
your
hold
hormones
on,
do
hold
the
on,
changing.
hold on.
You're a
I'm trying
man,
to figure
and a
out how
man
you
will
don't think
never
that
know what a
affects
woman
me though.
really goes through.
No,
I
we
never
both
know,
It
but
agree.
be
I'm just saying
it
you
be
don't know what
it
I'm
be a
going
I
through
agree.
dealing with you.
Okay, one at
hold
a
on.
time,
It
yeah,
be
because I can't hear
they
you talking.
it be a hold on. It be a chemical imbalance in their mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different for the women.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
don't
y'all
say
gotta
that.
understand the
Don't say
baby is
that.
taking a
Hormonal
lot of the
chemically
woman's
imbalanced is a
nutrients.
lot.
of course we know
Yeah.
that into biology, but what I'm
But at
saying
the
is,
end of the
brother,
day,
Right,
it might
Sandy?
not be the postpartum, but babies can suffer some type of trauma effect from that shit as well, man. That's all I'm saying.
Bree,
But
at the
Yeah.
end of the
because a
Okay, so
lot of
can
us,
y'all explain what trauma do y'all experience? Because we may not be aware. So can you explain that?
no, not
because
that.
yeah, I'll tell you,
Is
because as young people, we don't know nothing about taking care of no motherfucking baby or no.
Right.
Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, she said she believes in letting the boy play with dolls. You know why? Because she said it. But of course, through the correct, you know what I'm saying, parental tutelage or whatever. Because at that young age, letting little boys play with dolls, you would teach this little boy how to change a diaper. You would teach this little boy how to care, how to nurture. She had a whole. It's kind of still. I'm like, but I see where she was going with it because we don't get taught certain things. We don't understand. See, like, and women always say, well, why men do us like that? Because y'all love. My mama loved me so unconditionally. When it was time for me to go to a woman and for another woman to let me down, that was disappointing because my mama ain't never let me down. So that's all I know. Now, innately, we ain't supposed. I get it, but that's the reason
So,
why at times. Because we
But what's
thinking
the
that's
postpartum part? Like,
now,
Because
right? Can I say
go ahead,
something?
go ahead.
Say, women we don't have a manual to this shit. A lot
right.
of us didn't know what to expect. It's
we
one
don't
thing to
either.
see. A lot of us don't know, but you know what comes in? That motherly instinct comes in. And that's just something that's
Hmm.
in us automatically. That's what is make you a woman. The
Right.
problem is though, there's some women that don't know what to do and don't know how to handle the situation either way. We can't compare a woman's struggle to having a child to a man's struggle. There's two different struggles.
That's not what
Yep.
I was
You
trying.
guys will
Facts.
never
That's not.
understand
That's not what I
postpartum.
was saying. That's not what I was saying. We never said those words. What we were saying is that when y'all was like, oh well, the women go through this. Okay, well, how about the brothers? Maybe they go through something mentally as well. It might not be the same chemical, biological imbalance that the women go through,
But see,
but
but
shit.
how you make it
Hold
as
on,
if it's
hold on,
nothing.
Queen,
Yeah,
hold on. I don't have a manual, just like you ain't got a manual.
Right.
I know, but
Right.
how you just put it off like it wasn't nothing.
You said
Because
how I
see,
I
did what?
see
mean,
right
I
there,
mean,
push it
that's
off
where
I
like
mean,
it
I
get
mean,
nothing.
now
conflicted
that we're
at.
talking about it,
Because we're
I
no
mean,
longer
now that
talking
we're
about
talking about it, let's
postpartum.
talk.
Yeah.
We have men
Yeah.
up here, or have has any man up here dealt with a postpartum
You got that right.
significant
That's why we
other?
Female.
up here
Yes.
talking.
Yes.
Postpartum
I
is
have. I
pregnancy,
have.
Okay,
all
let's
that
talk
shit.
about it. Let's talk
I
about it.
have.
Because as a
How did
man,
that
I
affect
don't
you?
know. You not explaining to me what your body doing. You just lashing at me because of
Because
what your body
sometimes she don't
going
even
through.
know. That's the
So
problem. A lot
sometimes
of
we
times
don't
women
even
So
don't
Well,
know.
that's
let's
why
go
I
get
said
some
hold
help.
no.
on.
And
Any
we gonna
man.
end up bumping
That's why I
heads.
said I agree with you. Men don't go through that. I'm not saying that. He's saying he has. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, because the thing
All
about
I've
it
been
right,
through
is,
it though.
NFL. I see
I've
All
you.
been
right,
wait,
now,
through it.
I
hey
can't
Sam.
let that be an excuse for you because it seems, and I'm just saying
Oh,
as a man, and let me say this as a man, on my opinion, it sounds like you're using certain things for
no,
excuse, but when I need the excuse for something, I can't get it.
no. Well,
Because
first of
I
all,
can't get it.
like I said, go
Let's
postpartum.
break it down. Let's break it down. Okay, relationship wise, if you've been with a woman that had postpartum, was there a conversation had about baby sit down? Like tell me what the fuck is wrong? Like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Because it's an
I
No,
mean,
emotional
the woman
change.
asking
It's
because
an
you
if
that,
emotional
there's no
change.
conversations,
and the woman
if
say this
there's
what
no
she said. I don't
conversation,
know what's
that
wrong with
could
me,
lead to
bro.
a lot of anger.
But a lot
I
of
mean,
times
and
I
I
don't know
confused.
would.
what's wrong with me. Why is that
I,
y'all come back? I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well,
What
some
the fuck?
people don't
If you don't know
know.
how we gonna figure this
yeah,
out?
I went through it
That,
though.
and see, that's where the insensitivity comes in. A lot of women don't even know that they're going through. They don't even know why they're feeling a certain way. They
Facts.
don't know why
Right,
the fuck they're
right.
crying. They don't know why they're dealing with this shit because their hormones is all fucked up. And for a nigga, see,
Hmm.
listen. Then now a nigga come in
Just
talking about,
like
well, I don't what the
baby,
fuck. You don't know what the fuck wrong with you. Why the fuck I'm supposed to know? Nigga, get the
now we
fuck
know.
out my face.
Now that's the right thing to
All right.
say. How do
So if
I
you
know if I
tell a man
did
to
that
get
man
the
say
fuck
in that
out your
song?
face
He
and he
say, how
do
the
that,
hell I
Just
know
be
what's going
then guess
on when
what
supportive.
he
I'm
Just
ain't
gonna
with
be
do
me?
to your
supportive.
face?
Motivate her. Encourage her. Build her back up.
What the fuck
Right.
am I
What she went.
Hold
motivating?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
Wow.
on.
It doesn't
He
matter.
just
It's
told the
things that you
man
can
to get the fuck out
say.
of
It's things that
her
you can
face.
do. It doesn't matter if you don't know. That's the problem.
Okay,
See,
So
can I
emotional
say
okay,
and
this?
mental
the man is
abuse.
supposed to take
Right.
the
Okay,
So
abuse.
so let me
But
say
get
this then. So when the man go out there for work and can't find no work, don't complain then, cause he
That is
tried.
totally different. That
What?
they
That's
not.
No,
It's
it's not.
jobs out
It's
different.
here.
not.
No,
It's
Leah,
What?
not.
firm. We
It's
can't do that.
not.
We can't stop.
It's
If
not.
I can
Cause
get
No
me a
no, it's
job in the
not.
comparison.
street, y'all,
It's
that's some
not.
bum activity.
It's
You worrying
not.
about the wrong shit.
Yeah,
You just
no,
No,
comparing.
it's
You just
not.
compared
No.
motherfucking
No.
now,
postpartum
No.
to a
No.
nigga
To
getting
a
a
man
No.
not
job.
having a job. Right. That's
That is
crazy.
some
Because if
stupid.
you lose
That is
your
the
job and I
stupidest
keep
shit I
mine,
done
I'm
You
ever
gonna
can
heard in my
support you.
life.
control getting a
But if I
job. You can
lose mine,
control getting a
I mean, if
job.
you
You can't
lose
control
yours, and I
postpartum.
bet
That's
you a man
crazy.
will support you before a woman will, and we
yeah,
was
you
both
can't
That's
control
together
crazy.
working.
postpartum. I'm
like
with
But
you
you
you,
said,
gotta
Mom. I went
understand,
through
a
a similar
postpartum
problem.
is something that you cannot control. You can control getting a damn job. You can go out there and find a job. Postpartum is something that you can't control. After that baby is delivered, nobody knows they're gonna
so
get it.
basically, can we all
Ain't
agree
nobody
that
in
Now,
Can
La La
I
women
Land
can
deserve
I
to
song,
tell
have
but
how
can,
you
can I
control
tell
when
my
the people
personal
hiring control that?
can I tell
When
my
the
women
people
personal
deserve
hiring
to
control
go
situation?
that.
through that alone then? Because why should a man have to put up with that verbal abuse when you don't even know what's
What
Thank
going
you.
verbal?
That's
What
all I'm
verbal
I'm gonna
saying.
tell
abuse?
you. Look, I'm
What?
gonna tell you my personal thing. I dealt with it. So
because we
like
know
you
it.
know,
We just get MJ.
I'm
We
the
just hope.
only child on my mama's side. I got sisters and all that, but I ain't grow up with them, so I don't know nothing about no baby, no pregnancy, no nothing. So when she after she had the baby and she got to tripping, I did my ain't nobody tell me this. I ain't asking for no advice. I just got on, Google, just looking shit up, and I found out about postpartum, and I looked at all the symptoms. I'm like, man, that's it. So when I found that out, of course I was stressed out, but at the same time I gotta respect what she going through, because like I don't, like I said, I ain't never been around no baby. I watched this girl, her teeth change, her nose change, her everything changed. So they go through a lot during pregnancy. So I respect women because I was with her every single day and I seen everything change. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the postpartum thing, did it affect me? Yeah, like stress wise, I might get a little upset or whatever. But at the end of the day, in my mind, I know she dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect it. All that crazy talking and whoop the whoop and doing crazy shit. It ain't right. But at the same
that's what
time,
I was gonna
if
say
you
to
gotta,
Mike
if
G.
you gotta,
That's what
hold
I was
on,
gonna say to Mike
if
G.
you got a chemical,
Why does it
if
have
you,
to be a problem, Mike G? Instead of you getting with your partner and finding a solution. If you
Because
yeah,
both
on?
the thought
understanding
should
That's
be
what's
in
the
your
going
thing
head
on.
before you
about
can
G.
say it with
You
your chest.
gotta
Think
Hold
before
on.
you
understand
talk.
When
a
it come to me
solution.
going through that with my two younger boys, we was living in the same house. So I'm trying to
Uh,
figure out how did y'all's situation go crazy? Because ours didn't go crazy like that.
No, I'm just saying because every
Crazy.
woman got to think
Every
before
woman
they
is
talk, bro.
different. Every woman doesn't
Yeah,
experience
every
Yeah,
woman
but
is
postpartum.
yeah,
the
for
different.
Every
thing
sure,
woman
about
is
for
this, and I'm
sure,
not
different.
saying this,
for
and
sure.
I'm not speaking to all women. I'm speaking to the women that do this shit. Now,
Right.
that's one thing we got to stop doing is saying men and women because everybody get caught in the cross. Bullets
Yeah.
flying and everybody because everybody fit. Now, if you don't do that, you should not have nothing to say. It's
Right.
nothing to say if you don't do that because
Auntie
we not.
Renee, backstage.
But let me tell you how
But the thing
crazy this
about
is.
it,
Picture
like
this,
I'm
y'all.
saying,
Me
I
and my
want you to
baby mama,
understand.
bruh.
Go
Let
ahead.
me let me get this out real quick.
Thank you,
Me
AR,
and
for
my baby
supporting the
mama
channel,
got
bro.
pregnant. Me and my baby mama got pregnant the first day we met. We still cool to this day.
Damn.
We just not together. We
Can
got
I
2
let
years
you
together.
can
You see what I'm saying? So when people be talking crazy and going through all that, it's like, how's they going through all that? I just stood up and been a man. Like, look, you know what? Leave your apartment, come stay with me in my house. We gonna do what we gotta do, and
Right.
that's what we did.
Yeah.
So I
Hey,
don't really
bro,
Right,
you
news.
you
My
I've had
whole
that
hey,
happen
thing
as
hold
well,
is
on,
news. Highlight
Miss Patina.
news comment, Miss Renee O'Call.
Hold on, Miss Patina. You know all them stories like when you
Y'all,
hear on
y'all
the
can do
news.
it. Y'all admins in here. Y'all can do it. Y'all can let everybody up and stuff. Thanks
Ho-
for the AI. Thanks for the $5 super chat.
Hold on. You hear on the news, you hear all this shit. Like you
Trying to
see it
find
on
me.
Facebook, you see it on the news. A woman put her baby in the oven. A woman put the baby in the microwave. She threw it in
It's
the
a
water.
lot. It's a lot.
That shit be that postpartum shit, bro. Cause the baby is always young. That ain't I ain't trying to justify it, but they in their mind they chemically unbalanced.
Yeah.
You can't retract chemicals in your mind. You can't be like, oh, my chemicals
You
fucking up. Hold
can't.
on, let me
But
do
hold
this
on,
to get
brother.
it back.
If
You get what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying you fucked up
A,
and you saying
a
and
lot
you
of
know something wrong with you,
women.
somebody need to go get some help then. Cause
Yeah,
I
Yeah, you
can't
got
help
damn
you,
right.
baby.
You got
I can't
damn
help
right.
you in this
like I
situation
said,
because
You
you
it's
got damn
driving me
right.
crazy now.
postpartum will have you feeling like you're inadequate to where you can't take care of your child. It's a lot of
Right.
Right.
emotions
Right.
that goes along
Right.
with that. And like News said, women do kill themselves behind that.
So what do you do
Yeah,
for help?
bro.
That's all I'm
I'm telling
asking.
you,
What are you
bro.
doing for
I'm
help?
telling you, bro.
You
Like
gotta
I,
look
I
for the
didn't.
resources. You gotta identify it first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Look, I'm look.
don't be scared if you feel like something mentally is going on and you don't know what the fuck is wrong and you see a change within yourself. You need to go see
Uh huh.
So
somebody else
let
that
me
might be
Yeah.
able to
Like,
identify.
so
And
let
bro.
once
me
you
ask you this
I'm
identify it,
telling you,
question because
bro.
take
this is what
I
MJ's
stayed up.
saying.
I
How
stayed
do
up
I
all
tell my
night.
wife that I think something wrong without her saying, but ain't nothing wrong with me? But bitch, you just said you didn't know what was wrong with you. Something is not right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Something's
Yeah.
not
even
right.
then,
Yeah,
mind
When
I
I'm
monkey,
saying,
agree.
baby,
let
maybe we should go
even
get some
Thank
mind
help.
monkey, man. You can let her know.
you,
You
Kev,
can
for the
let her
support.
know the changes that you see in her. She might not be able to see it because, like Brent said, when postpartum comes upon you, you really don't know what the fuck is going on. You just know
Yeah,
something
and
changed
Mm-hmm.
in me.
I'd agree. I
Maybe you
agree.
know what I'm
Thank
saying. When
Like
you.
you
it.
talk to her, you can let her know, baby. I see a
Yeah,
few things that's different about you.
yeah,
Uh
Well,
huh.
it's just about
Like it
communication.
took me. It took, bro. I went on Google just searching shit. I'm like, you
Thank
know
you,
what I mean? I'm like,
OGK, for the
what the fuck going
$5 super
on?
chat.
Like I don't know who this girl is. Like, and I just did my research, bro. I stumbled upon it myself. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right,
you
right.
know what I mean? Because I ain't know what else to
Yeah,
do. I'm like,
I
damn.
know.
Like, if I
I'm a
like,
yeah,
it was simple shit. Like, and she OCD too at the same time. So it'd be simple shit like, you know how like you turn the ketchup upside
Yeah,
down
yeah,
so it
yeah,
can go
yeah,
to
yeah,
the tip of it. She used to
yeah,
trip about that, start screaming. I'm like, God damn, just turn it upside the other way.
Yeah, and it
That
wasn't even
little
about
shit
the
like that.
ketchup,
Like,
MJ. It wasn't even
uh-huh,
about the ketchup.
uh-huh.
Her
And
mind
I
just
had to
fucked up.
that's just one example. And I had to think like, man, what is going on? Like, what is wrong with this girl? And I got on Google and I just did my own research. Like, just had a baby. Is there a complication? And then I stumbled upon I don't know shit about no goddamn baby, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
stumbled upon it postpart, and you know what's crazy? That shit can last years, bro.
Years,
yeah.
yeah.
Years,
I
bro.
know what to do.
Years, bro.
My last baby, the mother of my child didn't even want me with my baby, and I got 10 of them. Like, and
Right.
I think I could take care of a child better than a woman. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just playing. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, where them
But
But
stats
real
at,
talk,
bro? Where them
that's a
stats at?
part of it
Where
too.
them
That's a part
stats?
of it too. It can have you to where you overly protective of
yeah, she didn't want me
of the
with my
child, and
child.
then
And
it
I'm
can have you to where you don't even want the child,
like,
like I say, because you might feel whatever is going on, you might feel
I feel
inadequate,
it.
and
Oh
it
shit.
drives the mother to kill the child.
Well, I
Yup.
feel like women should take accountability if they know they go through that and they know the history from other women.
Come
I
on,
feel like
man.
that father, like, look, you know what? I might trip here and there. Don't take it serious. I
See,
still
but
love you. You know?
yeah,
But if
When
they
I
know that
recognized
all
it in myself, I went and got
and
help.
all that shit,
I went and
it's
got
gonna be
help.
some respect.
I let you know
Right.
what I'm saying. I let my kids' dad,
Who the
let
hell is
them.
that?
Hey, y'all got to come get them for right now. I got to find out what the fuck going on with me. And once I feel like I'm back to myself, I'll be back for my kids.
yeah,
So
but
Hold
I
that
know
thought.
that.
It take
Hold that thought,
okay,
y'all. We
okay.
got somebody up on the stage. Introduce yourself.
Blessings. This is
Okay.
Keith More D. Blessings, talk, MJ, panel.
Hello,
Blessings to you
hello.
all. I know
what
you guys
up?
haven't
What
seen me
up with it?
visually.
Hey, Ethan.
You know, I'm finally popping on the camera and speaking to
Oh,
y'all.
okay, okay. I know you is now.
Hey,
Okay, okay,
Ethan.
okay.
Yeah,
What up?
that's
What
why I
up?
said y'all ain't seen me yet. I
Yeah, yeah,
finally started
yeah,
to
yeah.
pop
I
on
ain't
my
know who the
camera.
hell
And
you
guess who
was.
gets the exclusive? It's Talk
Uh,
Shop
Okay.
exclusive
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
But what happened is the conversation that y'all having right now that really got me because it's like I got three baby moms. So I've definitely gone through the postpartum with each one of them and seen them individually differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's affected all of them differently. My
Mm-hmm.
wife that I have
Mm-hmm.
right now of 25 years, she had it the worst out of all of them because depending on what's going on in life at the same time when they're having that child, it's a lot that can happen.
Right.
And emotionally, chemically, and mentally, with all of that
Mm-hmm.
going on at once, most people can't deal with emotional problems singly, mental problems singly, or physical problems singularly.
Right.
But when you have all of that hitting you at once, that's something nobody can explain at once
Right.
Right.
because your whole life has now been changed and turned upside down.
Right.
Now, as a man, dealing with that postpartum, it does affect us also because what happens is we don't understand how to help you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we can do to help you except for to physically be there and say, baby, I'm here. What is it
Yeah.
that you need from me?
Exactly.
Because
Support
I'm
and
here.
motivation.
But other than
Hmm.
that, I mean, hey, I don't know how to mentally be inside your head to explain anything if
Right.
you don't speak to me about it.
Right.
Right.
So the communication is also the other thing that has to be clear so
Exactly.
that you can work
Yeah.
through the problem.
Amen,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, it
I
take.
Right.
mean,
I believe it take. I believe it takes somebody to come and just holler at you and just show you like what's
no,
going on. Like
no,
No,
you
it
no.
gotta come to.
Nobody is given that here you go walk by the hand. It doesn't happen that way. I went through, I'm telling you, I have three baby moms. I've been married twice. And this last one, 25 years, bro, it really worked out because I learned a lot from the previous two
Previous,
relationships
yeah.
that were long-term relationships. None of
Mm-hmm.
my kids
Mm-hmm.
came from one of those, oh, we had sex one time and all of a sudden had a baby. No. All
Right.
my kids came from 4 to 7 year long relationships,
Right.
period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations.
When I met my wife, I said, thank you, thank you. When I
Ain't
met
the
my wife,
fact,
I
sis?
told her from the gate, if we can't make it 7 years, we're not going to have a baby.
Right.
Why? Because it takes time to get to know a person in
Hmm.
order for them to really let their guard down and
Mm.
show you who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned that from the previous two relationships.
Right.
So you see what I'm saying? You learn as you go through your
As you go.
relationships, but if you don't, then you're going to keep repeating the same mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't
I
lying
agree.
though. You ain't lying though, cause with my daughter's mom, we was together like 6, 7 years, but we had the baby in the beginning. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
now.
So
Hmm.
yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Now, if I'd have
That's
waited
the
till year 6 or 7, I'd be like, "Ooh, this ain't the one to have a baby with." You
That
know what I'm
ain't the
saying?
Right.
one.
I feel you.
I
I feel you.
understood that.
I feel you. I
So when
feel
you
you.
give yourself that time to actually get to know your mate, it changes things way differently.
Right.
Because,
Yeah.
like I said,
yeah,
me and my wife now, 25 years. My previous wife, 3 years. And we met while we was in the military. And that was more of we met, we fell in love, we got married, we had a baby, we got divorced. Just that quick. 3 years, boom, gone.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But we never got to know each other.
Yeah.
Now we're
Hmm.
better friends. We're better friends than we were mates.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
And to be real,
Real
she
talk.
more cool with some of my sisters than fucking I am.
You know what? You know where that come from, bro? This is me. I'm talking about myself. Niggas confuse lust and love, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
Facts. I
they
agree with
do.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
They
niggas
vice
do.
confuse,
versa
and
too.
that was
Women
me.
do the
That was
same.
me. That was me, bro.
They do.
That's
We
what
do it
most
when we're
so
younger.
it ain't really no
We
time
chase the
limit on it.
body. When you're
Right.
now
younger, you chase the body
old
and not
people.
the brain.
Wait, now
Yeah,
Right.
old
facts.
folks too. Say young
Facts.
folks.
That's the
Old folks
biggest
too.
thing. When we are
Old,
young in this game, we are chasing the body, not the brain.
Old
And
folks
then
Facts.
as
too.
you get older, you start to chase something different because you realize that body ain't gonna last forever. But
Right.
that attitude and that
Facts.
brain
Right.
and them emotions that you got to deal with every day,
Every day.
that's
Yeah.
the part that you're gonna be like, can I deal with this every day or do I not? Is
Right.
this
Man,
person
Effie,
mentally
hey,
stable enough
Effie,
for me to be like,
I'm
I'm cool?
I'm glad you hit this panel, my nigga. You
That's
talking to
real.
me. You talking to me. Yeah, I'm glad you hit this panel, bro. I ain't gonna
I mean,
hold
I'm
you.
gonna tell
You
you like
talking to
this, MJ,
me.
bro. I give you and talk y'all props all the time. The other day I was on a Benji channel with Miss Brick, and she'll tell you as a witness. I gave y'all props. I gave y'all the biggest ups I possibly can because the thing about it is I see y'all. I sat back on the mountaintop and watched y'all put in the work. You guys have been
Yeah,
dating online. You met online, and you've been pushing your issue, and you're not allowing anybody else to get in between you. I
I
want you
love
both
yeah,
y'all.
to
for
take.
I
sure.
love
I
y'all
want
so
you to
much.
take
It's
your right
wow.
hand. This goes for talk, and this goes for MJ. I want you both to take your right hand, place it over your left shoulder, and pat yourself on the back 3 times.
Let's go.
Yeah. And it's
Let's
crazy you
go.
said that, bro,
We
because
definitely
like,
been through it.
nah,
Let's
look, it's
go.
crazy. It don't come on, talk. Come on, don't come on now. But
But we
look,
here, we
it's
good.
crazy. It's
We
crazy
good.
he said that because like he said when you younger, you chase the body and you chase the, the when it comes when you say body, you know what that means, sex and
The
all that.
flesh.
But what I said this on Talk Shit the other day. The reason I fuck with Talk the most is her mind and how she fuck
Right.
with
Hmm.
her kids and how she fuck with my daughter. So what you just said that's why I say you talking to me, bro. Because I used to chase the females that's bougie, got their body done, but they mind was horrible. Their
Fucked up.
personality
Yep.
was
Man,
shitty.
Yep.
But when we take pictures, we get 1,000 likes together. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
man.
Right.
Hmm.
And that's
And
the
what you
part
talking to
people
me,
don't
bro? You talking to me
understand.
for sure.
It's just because you can get, like, I was talking to one of my coworkers. This man, I swear, he has some of the nicest females that he want to have around. He has one that he's interested in. I told him, first you got to get your flesh under control.
Right.
Hmm.
Discipline.
Hell
Before you
yeah.
can commit to any woman, you have
Discipline.
to get your flesh under control.
Let's go.
Because if
Hmm.
you are still mentally and visually out there looking, then you'll walk off.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you
Speak
know
it.
that no matter what, I can look and not be appealed or turned on by it, is just another woman walking down the street. That's just another man walking down the street,
But
and you good. Okay, you acknowledge that person as being beautiful, but you don't have to lust over their flesh.
Right.
right, right.
That's
And
the
that's
way.
what a lot of people fail to realize. They think the
Right.
And then
body first.
my mama used to tell me that all the time. She like, man, you always go after these fucking Kardashian ass girls. Boy, once they hit 40,
Mm-mm,
that shit gone, nigga. All you
Right.
got is a fucked up girl for real. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, what I learned from spinning the block, a lot of pretty girls is the most insecure, bro. But you wouldn't think that though.
And they
Them is the
nasty
most
too.
insecure. So when they get all they
Especially if they
depend
get
on
their
is
bodies done.
Right.
yeah, if they depend on their looks, you get your body done, you get Botox, whatever you do, age you can't fight age, bro. No matter what you do, you
mm-mm.
can't fight it. You gonna
Time
look
And I
like how
will
age
you
say
ain't
look.
gonna
this.
get us all.
Being that we speak about insecure, a lot of times people get insecure mixed up with strong females. It's not the same. And I
Nah,
say that
nah,
no, it's not the same because a lot of y'all, but when y'all
not
meet a
these places.
strong minded individual or woman, for instance, y'all think when they speak on certain things they're insecure. That's not what that is.
No, that
And
makes sense. Some
I'm
men
a
there's
person.
no secret. You
I
can put that
vocally
on.
speak on everything. So my thing is, I'm
Talk.
the type of person. Hold on, what?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm the type of person, I'm very vocal. I'm going to tell you the problem so the problem can be fixed. But
Right.
see, what happens is men seem to ignore you bringing the problem to their attention, and that's what causes issues.
They
So if a
call it
person is
nagging.
exactly
Hold
complaining, and
on,
then it
listen.
turns into you're
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
insecure,
hold on,
you're
hold on.
this.
I got
Y'all
it. I
getting
got
confused. Y'all getting it
Yeah,
confused. Hold on, Mike G. Y'all getting it confused. When I say insecure, I ain't talking about the shit that she say. I'm talking. You already know the girl that I talked to before you, bro. She already had a body. She got her body done. She wasn't fat. She already had good teeth. She spent 10K on her teeth. Like she got long hair. She spent 350 on the wig. That's what I mean by insecure. Like, why is you doing all that? You already, I told you, you already look a certain way. Like, why? That's what I mean. It's something inside to make you feel better.
we'll
Like,
talk.
you know what I'm saying?
First question was what men be looking for. It ain't that. We be looking for understanding. That's it. No argument, no disagreement. We just want to get an understanding, go about our way.
Okay, so Mike G, so that goes back to my point. So, like, if you, for instance, you know, you in your situation and you go to your girl and you say, "Hey, I don't like this," or "This is a problem," and then she say, "Okay," and then the problem still happens, then you're gonna feel
Man,
away, right? But you were man enough to come and bring the problem to her attention so
no,
that y'all
that's
won't
what I'm
have any
agreeing with
issue.
you.
It's a whole
So
different ball
if
game.
it
What
Huh?
I'm
was
talking
vice
about.
versa and you came at me that way, and then I did it, I would have been like, okay, well, what I need to do right? Let's get understanding. Because obviously we didn't.
Right, and I agree with that. I agree.
That's
But
all
you have
we
to,
expect.
but you have to act on it as well. Even though you're saying it verbally, you have to act on it as well.
Well,
Because words
actions
are
don't
just
speak
words.
more than words.
You said what?
I said actions don't speak more than words. A man know when he
Yes,
fucking up.
they do.
It's like a female know when she fucking up. I'm gonna get on his nerve today. Everybody know right from wrong.
We're talking MJ. I want to thank you guys for allowing me on the panel for a quick moment. I got to get back to work.
Are you welcome? This is also the
Look at
women's
this.
table with Miss Renee is the host. I'm co-hosting it along with Patina.
Oh,
Hey,
I
Ify.
So,
apologize. I
no, I know because
apologize,
I'm
Miss Renee.
streaming. So you came off my, yeah, I'm streaming.
Yeah, I
You're
But
came over to
always
Ify,
your
welcome.
channel.
You're always
I
welcome.
sal- yeah, I salute you
Thank
though,
you. I
Ify. This the
appreciate
first
it.
time I've been seeing you for a long time, and this the first time that when you popped in the pair, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I appreciate you, bro, for sure.
Look, that's the first time I actually turned my camera on for everybody. That's why I said talk got
Yes,
the
thank
exclusive on
you.
that one.
Hey, Dre.
So
Nigga, what you didn't even have to
Shout
turn
out
the
to the
camera
women's
on.
roundtable.
It's about
Let
it's
Hey,
you
about
know
what you
the
Dre.
said,
healthy
nigga.
conversation.
It's about what you said, nigga. You talking to me. Everything you said is me, bro. You talking to me. Real shit.
OGK, hit the
100%.
panel.
Yeah, healthy conversations to bring people out. That's why I popped up. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
it.
this
real
is good.
shit
But
though.
this is stuff we should talk about. That's exactly what this is
Yeah,
about. Like
they
stuff that
trying
we
to
Right.
do
don't
me or
oh,
normally
that's
get to
Mike G,
talk
Mike
about.
G.
Yeah. So
They
thank
trying
you
to do
everybody
That
me
for
or
nigga,
pulling
that
up.
nigga, that nigga, that nigga was talking directly to me. Nobody else. Everything he
Yeah,
said, boy.
OGK, hit the panel.
Love
Definitely,
OGK.
because I'm at that age. I can just walk by a fine female. I don't even try to holler no more. He'd be like, "Hey, how you
Hmm.
doing?" You know,
I
and
don't
get
have
all
no
that
problem.
extra
I
shit.
don't have no problem. I'm glad I ain't got this problem.
Hey, Bearded, I'm still waiting on them stats, bro. You gotta stand on that, boy. You gotta prove your point, boy. They was on your ass. You gotta stand on that.
Man,
Hell
yeah.
no.
Well, so
So
statistically, he was
Yeah,
probably
you
talking
gotta
about
be careful when you follow me, bearded,
race.
because hey, man, motherfuckers don't want you know. But I'm not my boy gonna show up. You gotta show up for it.
Yeah, stand
what
on
you
it.
say?
You gotta stand on that.
Man, y'all got Google shit.
Okay,
Hey,
y'all,
hey, hey, but look,
we gotta take a 1 or 2 minute break real quick. So just hold that thought. Hold that thought. Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing. Y'all hit the like button.
Good
Share the
combo.
live.
Good combo.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Indeed, indeed.
So just
Go
join
grab
yeah,
the
y'all
y'all
a
got me,
drink,
y'all got
get y'all
y'all got me in my
whatever, and
head,
come
boy.
back.
I'm
Stay
in my
here
head
though.
no.
over
Don't
this
leave.
motherfucker.
Yeah, don't leave. You gotta go take a
Don't
bathroom break
leave.
or whatever. Don't leave. Just go do what you gotta do and come back. We're just taking a 2 minute
Where,
break.
where
We'll
the
be
fuck
right
is D
back.
Yeah.
Shep
Take your
at? I'm
phone
ready
with
to
you. Leave
hear.
your ear.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the round table, ladies. Let's go. It's the grown folks lounge. Miss Renee, another great show. Hot topics if you got them. Hey, let's talk about it. Just keep it simple and clean. You ain't gotta argue about it. Always keep it 100. It ain't nothing but good vibes. Staying true to yourself You can make it past the life. Ain't nobody said they love you. Just remember that she said another day we still living. Show some love to the family. Going live, so subscribe. Let her know that you was there. If you catch the replay, leave a comment, like and share. You ain't gotta have a rent. The support still the same. And she with that goofy shit, put respect on her name. It's that grown folks talk. This it's that grown folks talk. It's that grown folks talk. This it's that grown folks talk. Respect on her name. Put respect on her name. Put respect on her name. Yeah.
As always, if nobody ever told y'all they love you today, know that Miss Renee is saying, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank those who rock with me, come and sit in this chat with me, even if you're in here for 2 minutes. The idea that you had the thought to come in and chat with Miss Renee. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. And I tell you, I wouldn't trade y'all for the world.
So when y'all enter Miss Renee building, you know how we doing this shit. You know how we coming. We on grown folks shit. As I ease, slide through these YouTube streets, I wonder what this red hat playing for me. A couple arguing, couple cussing, but it don't mean nothing. I wonder what a grown folks thugging. Miss Renee go live and give it a try and watch the whole troll film come slide. Nobody told you that they love you, you know we do. You can pick, you can choose, but you know we the crew. We having grown folks talk. Yeah. We having grown folks talk. We ain't on no bullshit. We having grown folks talk. If you ain't on that, get from around us. We having grown folks talk. Content grown folks all off of me, but we having grown folks talk. Miss Renee got it rocking now. We on grown folks talk. We see through all your childish things. We having grown folks talk. Ooh, yeah. We on grown folks talk.
That's a raw interlude, Miss Renee. That's a raw interlude. I like it.
Nah, no motherfucker. That's a vibe like a motherfucker. We having grown folks talk.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Thank you,
That's right.
thank you. I want to thank everybody that's in here, that's rocking with us. This is I gotta thank y'all. Go ahead. Y'all go back. Go ahead.
Damn, I forget all about to say shit. But
I'm
shit,
loving. I'm
anyway,
loving the
shit,
conversation. I hope everybody is enjoying our first segment of the women's round table. I
man,
am.
what? Shit was
I like,
fire. This shit
yeah,
lit right here.
I like this. Yeah, it's
And
kind
I'm
of dope.
glad, y'all let the males up here to give it like a different point of view. You get what I'm saying? From y'all side and our side. Because at
Yeah,
first
we
y'all was
you know
like no males.
we definitely
Yeah,
have to
man.
tap
Yeah,
in with the
man.
men. It
Y'all can't
definitely
be
can't be one sided.
misogynistic. Y'all can't be,
Yeah.
y'all can't be misogynistic and not let the brothers up here, man.
Yeah,
I had
we
to put
gonna
on
always y'all are always invited because like you said, we want to hear both sides and see if we can come to something in the middle and work some of this stuff out. Y'all voices definitely need to be heard as well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the
Yeah.
first 30 minutes I had my wig on. And then when I seen who else came up? When I seen Monkey Man come up, I say, "Oh, let me take my wig off. It's another male up here."
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm glad. I'm
I took my
glad.
wig off. Yeah, I went to the hair store and got me a 27 piece. You hear me, Bettina? Yeah. And then when Monkey Man came up here, I said, man, fuck this wig. The niggas up here. Yeah, goddamn right. And then Stone came. Oh yeah.
Right, right.
Can I read something to this brother? So, socioeconomic factors, poverty. Single father families are generally less likely to live in poverty compared to single mother families. Though they are still more likely to be poor than two-parent household, poverty itself is a significant factor in outcomes for children. Disadvantage. Children from single mother households are often more socioeconomically disadvantaged compared to single father households. Um, Academic and behavior issues. Children in single father households have sometimes been shown to have higher academic achievement and fewer behavior issues than those in single mother households. Mental health. Some researchers suggest that children from single father homes may have better mental health outcomes compared to those from single mother households. Um,
Mm.
Substance use. Controversially, some older studies have found that children from single father families may have higher likelihood of engaging in externalizing behaviors such as behaviors and substance abuse, meaning so most more likely you fuck around gonna be on some drugs. But hey, but we're not talking about that. Uh, but um, just due to, just due to the and I'm not saying that it's right, but just due to the monetary value and resources
No,
that a
they was
father
cussing
can,
when I got here. I was
or
the one trying
that
to
a
fix
father
it.
can bring,
You
that's
talking
why
about
they
them?
that is heavy and prevalent. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Frost.
But,
Well, I'm
but,
definitely glad I'm not a part of those statistics. Thank you,
but,
Jesus, for
but women,
being with me and
women
you
can
know
do
what I'm saying, like keeping
it.
my
She
mind,
funny as
keeping my
hell.
mental good.
You
And you
feel?
know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. I'm just glad I'm not a part of that statistic because
Hey,
you know
hey, big up
it's
to my
hard.
mama.
It's
Shit, everybody, I know a lot of single mothers, man, that did that thing with their kids. You feel me? So, I mean, that ain't for everybody. A lot of these, studies and tests, it ain't like they do them on everybody.
Hold
They can.
on. I want her
right,
to
right.
understand she is a part of that statistic. Now, how many people you said? I'm gonna tell you how you are. How many, what was the percentage? No, because I'm gonna
You
break it
read that
down
shit
to
hella fast though.
why you in it. Because if you're not in the majority, then you still in the percentage of the people that we don't talk about that's not doing this shit. See, we don't never talk about the minority. We only talk about the majority.
You want me to slow it
Hmm.
down again, brother? I
Yeah,
ain't mean
you
to
read
make
I
it.
that
mean,
shit
I mean,
fast as hell.
I'm speaking on
I apologize, brother.
the what comes after the statistics saying the single parent as far as single women and single fathers as far as with their kids mentally
But again,
and them having the outcome of having good jobs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not a part of that because my kids on point.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's not a stat that affects every individual.
Right,
That's more of an overall control study of a certain amount of group of people that they try to correlate. Because again, our environment is constructed and fixed for us. So a lot of times we're guided towards the ways that we live our lives, and we don't even
right,
know that. And so
I guess
And
it,
my
it,
question would
you the part
my
that they
question
don't
would
talk
be:
about
is
in
that a
that stat. That's
statistic
the
for all
20% of
races
what
or
we
just
need.
black?
you say
say
your
that
question.
again.
Is that a statistic for all races or just black people?
No,
Nah,
that
we
no
the
no
ones that need help.
no, that's a parent situation. That what I read had nothing to do with color. It was just about
Oh, okay.
single father,
Because
single
that do
mother.
make
Yeah.
a difference.
Mm.
That do make a difference.
Now, and guess what? See now, and it might change according to if we gonna do about race. That might change.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
because most
Hmm.
black people I know fucking get mad because the nigga ain't taking care of the baby. We wasn't mad when we fucking. Now it's a problem when the baby coming, but say if somebody didn't partake into this sex, we wouldn't be going through this.
Right,
Now you want
right.
to blame a nigga that wasn't
Yeah,
planning for
you
a
ain't
child
lying.
to take care of a child. That's
That's
not right
real.
because he wasn't even planning for it. He just was fucking. He ain't mean to.
And that's with
You
women
mean
as
to? It's
well. That goes
crazy.
both ways.
See,
That
he
goes
did
both
mean it
ways.
too, but
You
see,
ain't
but this is
lying
what
though.
that's what see, but now we trying to disappropriate accountability and responsibility because again,
Mhm.
because
You knew
again,
the risk.
if I'm gonna sleep with you, fuck a risk of a baby. I want to live. How about diseases? We don't even think
Right,
about. Hold on,
right.
and not only diseases. How about you got to even know who you sleeping with because my baby could come out autistic. My baby could come out with
That's
Hmm.
right. That's right.
with with
Hmm.
see, we fucking and being lustful and not thinking about the life of that child, like
Yeah,
or the life
yeah,
because of the shit we're going to have to go through mentally to be able to withstand the effects of us just fucking. And
That's
now we got
right.
to keep that sickle cell
Hmm.
anemia or some
Right.
shit that we don't know nothing about
Real
because hey,
spill.
And you about to
man,
make me
look,
Yeah.
stand up
man,
like we at church or something.
I'm
hey,
telling you,
Hey, look,
man,
I'm
amen.
telling you,
Amen.
I'm
Let the
telling you,
church say.
look, I'm telling you, the only
Shoot.
reason I got one baby, bro, is because my mama stays 7 minutes away from me. I wish I could pull up right now. Like my room still look the same when I was a kid. She used to give me these books. It was like how to be a man and it tell you how to put a condom on and it tell
Right.
you all the about diseases. Boy, if I ain't had that, I probably had three, four, five of them little motherfuckers. But
And
she
it's
You know
so
what?
funny
Pregnancy.
instilled
that
it in
you
my
said that,
head.
Crazy. You
MJ,
had better
because
live
me
for
being
it.
a single parent, I did the same thing with my son. Like from
Yeah.
the potty training on up with my son, and when I would do like teach him certain things for whatever reason, he thought it was like hilarious that maybe
Mm-hmm.
because it's his mom, you know what I'm saying? Because his dad was in and out. So maybe it was hilarious because but I never sugarcoated nothing for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah.
I would let him know, and once you start with these girls and stuff out here, I really told my son, I really don't want you to introduce me to nobody except the woman that you gonna marry. All
No.
them
Facts,
Right.
in
man.
betweens and
I
all
got
this
Right.
booty
kids
For
age,
pooty.
sure.
I got kids age 5 to 24. Don't none of them want no kids because I make sure they take care of each other and look at each other. Man,
Right,
and
right.
they
My
don't,
children right
Might
now, my,
start
my
getting
son is
married when they
23
they
and
kids.
my
don't want
daughter
no
is
more kids.
25.
They
Neither
don't
one
want
of
no
them have
kids.
children.
They
Neither
like,
one of
man,
them
we ain't
want
doing
children right
it.
now.
No,
They both are
no,
looking to,
no.
build a strong foundation as far as,
Mm-hmm.
good careers and things
Mm,
like that before they
I
bring me
told my
some
oldest son and
grandkids. So I'm
daughter,
definitely proud of that.
yeah, I told my oldest son and daughter, y'all gonna be
Mm-hmm.
alone for the rest of y'all motherfucking life. Like college nigga, like what you gonna do after you get out of school? And because my daughter
Right.
wanted to be a doctor, and then my son he going to school for some other shit. I don't even. That's like bro, like, and I get it, right? I fucks with all that, but you not finna be 40, 50 trying to have no kids, man. Not that I want grandbabies, but I'm just
Right.
saying, bro, if that's what you want to do, bro, that's gonna be a hell of a road trying to be 50 years old trying to have a baby. I told my
Hell
daughter,
yeah.
Right.
unless y'all just want to be by y'all motherfucking self. Like I just, but they don't want no kids. They say, fuck what I'm talking about. I ain't no kids jumping
Yeah,
off in
my
this.
kids the same
I'm
way. They like, man, mom. My daughter say, mom, you gonna have to wait on my brother, and my son say, no, you gonna have to wait on my sister. So
Yeah,
they
my
like,
kids.
so
And I'm
yeah,
like,
I'm
I'm
not gonna rush them. I really do want grandbabies right now, but okay, I guess I'm gonna be like one of the old
yeah.
fashioned grandmas. I'm gonna be in my 70s, like the
yeah,
old grandmas used to be. So I'm
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Nigga,
I shouldn't
I'm
have.
literally
I
the
mean,
only person. I'm literally the only person around me. My brother got seven kids. I'm the only person with one child around me, bro. Literally, all my
you only,
friends got more than one. Some of them
you only,
married, some of them not. I got one.
you only want one, man. I couldn't see that, man.
Nah,
I
nah,
live.
nah. Shit, I want much as you got. You know what I'm saying? I want.
Yeah, man. I
See,
want
look, my
three.
so look. I'm gonna break it down. So with my daughter, it wasn't planned. You know what I'm saying? Like I met her mom. Like I rushed it for real. I moved in her spot out of town probably like a year in, and then like she was on the pill. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know nothing about no pill. So what she would do is she was anemic, so she always would be sleep after work. So she had set her alarm. You know what I mean? Take the pill. So sometimes she'll take it at 5. Sometimes she take it at 10. Sometimes she
Mhm.
take it in the morning. But me not knowing, I'm thinking shit, long as she take the motherfucker, it's gonna work. But you know it's less effective if you don't take it the
If
same
you're not
time
on
every day.
schedule, yeah, you have to have
Yeah,
a
and then
schedule.
a couple times she forgot to take it. But me not knowing nothing, you know what I'm saying? We end up having my daughter. Like it wasn't planned at all. It just happened. You get what I'm saying? But like I always want to be married first. I want to lock in. I see all my niggas going. My brother go through the most shit ever with his. He got two baby mamas. He got seven kids. He go through the. You know what I mean? You know how you grow up and you say my baby mama tripping, bruh. She
Right.
bust my windows out. I ain't on all that. I ain't
I
with
ain't never.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
And I got 3 kids. I ain't never experienced that. And for the most part, all my kids always stay with me except for my oldest daughter. I let her stay with her mama. You know what I'm saying? I always kept the other ones though. Everybody always stayed with me all throughout high school. Now they in college, like my twins just turned 19. Like everybody always stayed with me. I don't know. It was just I don't know, man. I just couldn't. If we ain't together, I just felt as though I was the best option. Not saying that they ain't great women. I just felt that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, big
I
salute to you. I'm gonna give you your props. Thank you, my strong brother, and continue doing what you're doing with your kids. Um, it's definitely not the norm, as far as your situation with all the children that you have, but you handling your business, and I love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
I ain't
Thank you.
never
Me
Thank you.
met a
too.
nigga that said that. I ain't never met a nigga that said he got 10 kids and he took care of all of them by himself. I ain't
Right,
Hell
never met
yeah.
that.
Hell
right.
I
yeah. You
salute to you. You must
well,
got a career or something. You getting
and I
money over
go
there.
I got a non-for-profit organization for the kids. I be helping the kids, man. I try to do a lot of shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Chicago for my community. You feel me? So,
Right.
I just, I just try to, and then you know what? It don't
Bear
even take a
down,
lot.
let's
It,
your
it don't,
bears.
it don't take as much as you think to do. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
We just,
I don't
we just. My
I
bad. We
don't
just let everybody else tell us that.
Yeah, I don't regret my daughter, but I regret the timing. You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter changed me. You know what I'm saying? I was a wild nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wild as fuck.
Keep on
She
it,
changed
homie.
me, bro. And at the end of the day, my daughter, like, it was a big situation with my family where I'm from. And I feel like my daughter saved my life, bro. Because look, I'm at a baby shower. I'm gonna make it short though. I'm at a baby shower across the street from this big ass party that was happening. It's right
Mm-hmm.
across the street, and I'm in town. So I tell my baby mama, I said, but remember, I'm at a baby shower. She pregnant and my nigga girl pregnant. So I'm like, hey, just kick with her tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna slide to this party. So she like, all right, cool. So she was finna kick it with her. She was in her second or first trimester, one of them. So she was sick throwing up. So I'm like, man, fuck all that. We going home. It ain't even worth all that. Bro, do you know that same night in that bar, like 9 people got shot, blood everywhere. It was so
Mm-hmm.
bad they had to knock down the building. So I thought to myself, like, bro, if she wasn't sick, I would have went. And all my cousins got shot. And if I would have been at that party, who I would have been with? My
Yeah.
cousins. A girl got shot in the head. Bro, it was so bad they knocked the building down. So I be thinking like, man, like let me switch it up, man. I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Real shit
Right.
though.
Yeah,
Real shit. I feel like
yeah,
she saved my life. I don't know,
Right.
nigga. I could have got shot in the head and died. All
Yeah.
my cousins got shot, but they live. Like 3 people died though. But I feel like shit. What if I got shot in the head or something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
but
hey, I got a
my baby mom being sick. We went home. I woke up with like 20 missed calls, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I that changed me though, for real. And it's
Thank
just
you,
crazy
Lord.
because the baby shower I could see the bar across the street, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
saying, bro.
yeah, yeah, man. But I just
Yeah.
want to give up to all
hey,
the
listen,
queens on the
hey,
panel
I got a
man, and all
question.
the
Hey
on the
John.
panel because I got to get up out of here, man. I'm finna get ready to do my show at nine
Salute. Thank
o'clock.
you for
Much
pulling up.
respect, and you
Yeah,
always
Yeah,
welcome.
for sure.
Always welcome.
Hey,
queens,
drop your link. Hey, Barry, drop your link real quick. I fuck with
Yeah.
your
Drop
your,
your
your
nah,
link in the
vibe.
chat.
Yeah,
do
drop
that.
your link real
Hey,
quick.
Yeah, drop
last
your
word,
link. We
last word,
we do
last word.
have we do
Oh, can I
have
say
this every Wednesday at seven
everything?
o'clock. So I hope you be up here next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Cause
check it out, man. Last words. I just want to say, man, everybody keep everybody in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations, and don't forget to master these five key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation,
Hey,
and
hey,
inspiration.
Beardy, before you
That's
go, Beardy,
right.
before you
That's
go,
right.
hold on, Beardy, before you go, she got a men's table too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You got to
men
pull
round
up.
table.
She got a men's table too, bro.
Well,
Okay,
why
well,
would it keep getting the women's table? We not be. Why don't never get that notification?
just
This the first
I
show.
must
This
have
the
had
first
my
one. This
wig
the
on
first one.
too. I must have
I
had my
started.
I
wig
think we
on too.
waiting on D Shep to give the go on when he want to
Oh,
host.
yeah, where Suge Chef at, man? Where Suge Chef at, man?
I do something like that on my channel, man. Every Monday, man, I have a manly man day. You know what I'm saying? So, I do something like that on my channel. So, I
Drop your
rock out.
shit, bro.
I
Drop
put
your
it.
yeah,
shit.
drop your
Yeah,
link.
put your
Drop
link
your
in the
link
chat.
so that we can
You
be
might
able
have
to track the stuff to
I
you and
put it in
stuff.
the chat, but it didn't. I don't know if it popped up, but I did put it in the chat. I don't know if it popped
You
up.
might have put it in the wrong chat. Let me see. I don't
Nah, I
see
put it
it.
in.
You
I put
probably
it
put
in.
it in my chat, Billy. You probably put it in my
No,
chat, Billy.
no, women of the round table,
Put it.
no drama. Renee, I put it in her chat. I'm
I
on.
don't
I'm
see
on.
Now,
it.
but they, oh.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Did
Drop it again, Bearded.
I put it in there and it didn't go.
A nigga that
a
take
nigga
care
that
of
take
10
care of 10
kids
kids.
in his
Long
own
time I
house, I gotta respect him. Yeah, I would have said, fuck them kids. What? I ain't got no money for
Well,
10 kids.
that's
Get
why
out.
I
Get the fuck
gravitate
out.
myself to people that's talking on my
Get the
level
fuck
in
out.
real life.
when I got into a situation with my baby mama, my mama told me that she was like, "Man, fuck them damn kids. You can have some more." I'm like,
Yeah, fuck them kids. That 10 kids, nigga,
That's
you need
wild.
9 jobs to take
my
care
mama,
of 10 kids. Fuck them kids.
my mama was like, "Fuck them kids, bro. You off the bed." I'm
Real
like, "Nah,
talk.
my daddy ain't say fuck me, so I ain't gonna say fuck my kids." You dig?
Right.
Monkey Man, I put it in your chat. See if y'all can take it out of Monkey Man. There you go, right there.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I
see,
see
I
it.
see,
There
I
you
see,
go.
I see it. I see it. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
But I'm
But peace
finna
to y'all.
shot because I've been promising you because I'm gonna drop down when he drop down. I've been lying to the man, steady saying I'm gonna come over. Now they gave me a night off because the man just called me and say go home stay. We'll be ready tomorrow in the morning. So I'm cool with that. Now I'm gonna go visit my boy show because I'm obligated to certain people.
Hey, listen, when
Salute.
y'all get through, man, y'all come over and check me out too when y'all get off. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
Well,
yeah,
y'all,
most
y'all
definitely.
click bearded link and
Sure.
subscribe to his channel, y'all.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna
Wow.
pull up, man. Nice meeting you, bro.
You too, brother. Peace, peace, peace. Look forward to seeing everybody, man.
Have a good
All
night.
right.
Why I
Bye.
can't
Thank you for
see
pulling
it?
up.
Is it in my chat? Who chat is in?
Man, I don't see it. Hold on.
See,
I'm about to
see,
He
so
copy
tried
and
to
paste
put it
it.
in my
I'm about to
chat. Let
copy
me
and paste
I
it. Hold
see
on.
it. I see it.
I see it, but I don't see it on my YouTube. You know, you
Yeah.
can't click it while you on
Right,
stage.
because I'm on
I'm,
my other phone. Wait, let me see my other. I'm on my other phone. I don't.
hold on, news did it. Hold on, let me see.
News just reposted it.
Okay.
I still don't see it, bro, on my
So,
YouTube. I don't see it on my YouTube, but I see it on my StreamYard. That's weird as fuck.
Okay, I just up to it.
Send, copy and paste it, send it to me on Instagram. Fuck it, cause I don't see it.
You might have to jump down and get in the chat, MJ, to see it.
Nah, but you know, I'm on my Safari, I'm on my internet,
Oh,
but I can go to my YouTube, but I don't see it on my YouTube though.
oh.
Everybody that's in the chat, sub to Beard. Um,
Send it to my Instagram news.
Bearded conversation.
yeah, man, y'all come check me out, man. We like family over there. Everybody
Bearded
family, man.
conversation.
You
news
know.
up here.
I'm gonna send it to you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, send it to me. Yeah,
whenever,
send
News.
whenever
text it
we
to me.
done,
Text it to me.
whenever we done with our live over here, we'll be pulling up.
Oh yeah, do
News. You
that,
been
man.
on here the whole
Okay, I
time
got
and
it.
you
I
been
got
this
it.
quiet.
News, send it to me. I got it. I got
Peace,
it. I
y'all.
got it.
Peace, 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 peace.
That must be another news then, because that can't be the same news I know.
Nah, she sent it to me. I got it. I got it.
I ain't never heard of this quiet. You must
Oh,
be who
GK,
died.
you
What
stupid.
happened?
Yeah, I definitely thought News was gonna come up here and pop her shit about the niggas.
Yeah, it's too
These
quiet. I
men,
can't believe that.
these men. What? I definitely thought she was finna pop me. You niggas is bitches. Yeah, you niggas is suckers.
Y'all
I
leave news
definitely thought she was
alone.
finna pop
Y'all
it.
leave news alone
I
now.
hate you
Don't do
niggas.
that.
I got a
I
few more
definitely
minutes,
thought she
y'all.
was
I'm finna
finna
tap
pop
out
it.
in a few. I got an early morning in the morning.
Who said that?
Miss Patina.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll what we'll okay. We when we get to the 3 hour mark, we don't have a 2 hours and 49 minutes. When we get to
We've
the
been
3 hour
hanging out
mark.
though. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So
Hey, Miss
Me too.
Renee, this probably was the most fire show I ever attended to and engaged in. This shit was fire. We got
Thank you.
deep as
Thank you.
hell. Yeah, this was all right right here.
I
don't
was gonna
Because
start
we
take it.
news.
here.
Be nice.
We
Don't
I
trying
I
to
see your
hear.
ass news. Don't
was
do
gonna
that.
take it deeper. I was gonna ask Miss Renee, like, what can men and women do in relationships to get an understanding without arguing?
Man, come on, bro. I might not be
Just need
going
to
to my
learn how to
partner's.
Yeah,
talk more
I was gonna
Con-
take
instead
it
of
all the
yelling
way
and
there.
Okay,
cussing
wait,
connection,
and
boy.
say
assuming.
that again now. Say that again.
What can men and women do in their relationships to get an understanding instead of arguing?
Man, you
Well,
know what?
first of all, you
Not
got to
being
make sure that
dismissive.
and you first of all you got to make sure that communication is good. That's the
Right.
first thing
Mhm.
you got to do. Because if your communication is off, the relationship is gonna be off. The relationship y'all not gonna be equal with each other because it's gonna be off. So
Yeah,
first of all,
facts.
make sure that the communication is is good. And once the communication is good, then you learn to talk to one another. Your partner is supposed to be your best friend. You should be able to talk to your partner about anything, no matter what it is. You should
Yeah,
be able to talk to your partner. And if
I
yeah.
agree.
y'all have that understanding, ain't nothing can't nothing mess it up. Can't nothing
I
I'm
mess
gonna
it
tell
up.
you.
agree.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I went to. It might sound childish and stupid, but I went to counseling before, and communication was the problem. So what he said, what we was in counseling, he said he had a water bottle. He said, when you hold this water bottle, it's your turn to talk. You don't say nothing until he passed the water bottle to you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, the thing
Communication,
about
bro.
it, you have to talk to each other, not talk at each other. And see, that's what
Hmm.
people mess up. They like to talk at each other instead of talk to each other. And you know
And
what I'm
then
saying? One partner would get mad because they don't want to hear the conversation no more because of you don't say something that they don't like. So now the
right,
conversation is all over with. No, it's
right,
not supposed to be like that. If I allow you to talk to me and get out what you got to say, you
Right.
got to allow, you know what I'm saying,
Be the
me to
talk.
talk to you.
yeah. Don't listen just to respond. You
Right.
just waiting for your comeback. You get what I'm saying? Listen, take it in, and take heed of it, and then process it, and then respond. Don't just wait. Like, you know what I mean? Like you in the race. You just waiting at the line, ready to run. You get what I'm saying? Oh, he said this. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. The worst thing. This what I hate the worst. When I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody and they hear something that they don't like, they butt in. I hate that, bro. Just let me
Right.
finish, and then you can run your shit for 9 hours after I get done in 10 minutes. But
And
let me
that's the
finish
problem.
though.
People
Here's
don't
the
have
thing about
patience to
that.
listen.
Yeah.
So I
But
mean,
here's
that's
the
what
thing
people
about
need
that
to.
though. Some people take control of the conversation and get to say what they want. And then when it comes to the other person talking, they don't want to hear it. And then a lot of people are
Hmm.
very dismissive. So if your person is coming to you and telling you something and you acting like what they're talking about is not considered or you're being inconsiderate, that's dismissive. So let me say this. I tell people this all the time. When you're continuously dismissing the situation, you're never going to fix it because the person that you're dismissing is going to always want to revisit.
That's a
Hmm.
fact.
Fix it,
That's
Right.
a
dead it,
fact.
and
Right.
move
That's a
on.
fact.
If you
But
don't dead it and you move and keep moving away from the situation, like you don't want to talk about it, that person's not over it. They're coming to you
but
and
look,
talking about it for a reason to get
That's
Reason.
that's
over
a
That's
it.
fact.
right.
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
right.
fact though. But if we sitting down having a conversation and I'm saying, man, I don't like that you did this, and remember you did this, and oh, what you mean? I ain't do that. That some people shut down. I shut down. Like, I don't even want to talk no more. You ain't
Me
let me
too.
get my
Me
side
too.
off. You ain't
Hmm.
let me get my
Hmm.
side off. You get what I'm
But if
Hmm.
saying?
y'all
It might be
shut down,
dismissive. It might be dismissive or whatever. But if we sitting down having a conversation and you say, and I say, hey man, I don't feel this. Like, why would you do that? Whoop the whoop. And woo woo, and you go off here or you interject, and I let you slide. You do it again. I let you slide. What? I don't even want to talk no more. Fuck this shit. You get what I'm saying? It ain't being
Right.
dismissive. It's like
ask the
I can't
question.
get my shit off because I'm gonna let you get your shit off. I ain't gonna
So
interject you.
table, the lady. So if he feels that way and a man approaches the situation like that, what do we do to get an understanding? Because now he's feeling like he's not being heard. He being just talked at.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, you got to find a way to express that to her. You have to find that that's on you. You got to find a way to get her to listen and understand where you're coming from. Now, if she don't understand and don't is not listening to you, then you might need to rethink things. You might need to
And that's
rethink the
and
relationship.
Miss Renee.
And a
That's why I
solution
said,
definitely is not going to come out of anger. Everybody need to calm down. Y'all
Exactly.
might need
hey,
to,
look,
go sleep on the couch tonight. And when y'all wake up in
yeah.
the morning and everybody is at peace, bring it back up. Address
And
it.
Miss
Hmm.
Renee, that's why I
But
said
do
the
you
whole
bring it up
bottle
with
thing.
breakfast?
The
Right.
When
counselor
do you
that I
bring it
went
up?
to, the whole bottle thing is to take turns. Like, you got the bottle, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm waiting.
Right.
Even though you said something that made me so mad, I'm ready to dive on you. Fuck that water bottle. I'm gonna wait over
Right.
here.
Right.
When I get that water bottle though, I'm going in on you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
But
Hmm.
sometimes, yeah, and sometimes people like to control the conversation too. Like some people
Hmm.
overly control it by wanting to say more and not allowing the other person to speak. And that's
Right.
another thing. And a lot of times, the blame game. Like a lot of times, when a person is bringing something to your attention and you letting them know what's wrong, they tend to blame you for something that you didn't cause. That's another problem.
Right.
That
Hmm.
that mess with
Hmm.
communication as well because you can't blame the person for something that you started just because they're actually reacting to something. You can't blame them for it. They wasn't the seed that was planted. It just water, it just kept getting water, and now they're here. And you can't blame them for something that you planted. They're gonna talk about it. They're gonna be, express how they feel about it. But you can't point the finger back and be like, "Oh, well, it's your fault." No, especially if
Right.
they didn't start it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of
Hmm.
communication too. Like when a person is bringing something to your attention, and you can't be like, "Well, you shouldn't did this after this," but you planted it. Now you trying to go back and be like, well, I'm gonna blame you for reacting to something that I planted or watering that plant.
Right.
That's
I
Right,
crazy.
just
right.
I just don't I just me personally, like everybody different. I don't like arguing or talking about something when I'm mad because I say something stupid. Just
Right.
like the other just like the other shit when me and Stone got into it. I done got on this motherfucker and said what I did in the streets. I'm so mad. And I'm like, man, I'm a goofy. Why the fuck? I mean, like, yeah, that's lame shit. When I'm
And
mad,
then
I don't when
I
I'm
think
fired up,
as far as you, I think that you got to find a way of learning to think before you speak.
you
You
goddamn
got
right.
you
Right.
because you tend the to go off as soon as they take you to 100. You got to learn to stop and be like, you know what? Let me think about this right here before I say something, and
Hmm.
calm yourself down. Even if you got to
Yeah.
count in your head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And bring
Woo-saw.
yourself down, and then express how you feel.
Yeah, it just with me, like, I'm a respectful nigga, you know what I'm saying? I respect everybody. So when I get disrespected, I don't want to bring all this shit back up, but if I feel disrespected for no reason, I'm on 10. And then if I get to drinking too, get to drinking with it, I be done said some shit. But look, for at the same time, I've been on this motherfucker for 6 years. I only had two arguments. So I know how to hold it back, but it's just like sometimes, like especially when it got to do with my daughter or something like that, I lose it and don't give a shit. But yeah, for sure, I that's
And
why I don't
see,
like
that's
arguing when
the thing.
I'm
In
mad. I say
all
shit I don't
honesty,
mean. I say dumb
But then
shit.
you
I
need,
don't.
bruh,
and Al, if you
TJ,
can't calm yourself down, you know what you do? Walk away. If you're on the
Yeah.
phone, hang it up.
see,
Yeah.
That's all you
see,
Yeah,
gotta
that's
for
do.
the
sure,
And then once you
without
learn,
giving
for
once you
sure.
start doing
solutions on
that,
how to walk
it'll
away.
come easy. Then you'll
We
think
ain't
about
coming
things
to a
that
solution.
What
Yeah,
you
we
yeah.
say,
are
Mike?
talking about solutions on how to walk away. We ain't talking about solutions on how to get understanding. That's the whole question.
But shit, in person, I walk away quick. I
Understanding
go outside
comes
quick
comes
in
at an
person.
individual basis, Mike G. It's like
I
like
know.
I can go back to say you got to know your person. So I'll say this. Okay, if you know she's hot right now, you trying to address it. She don't want to hear it right now. Like I said,
Yeah,
that night you might want to sleep on the couch. Now the next morning, if she's still mad at breakfast, don't say nothing to her at breakfast. Wait until
There
you
we
Mm-hmm.
catch her
go.
at a more happier time.
There we go.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the day.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Tell
Sure.
her, baby, I
Yeah.
want to take you out to lunch so we can talk. You know what
So
I'm
do
saying?
you
Mm-hmm.
think
Something like that.
to get an understanding, we would have to take y'all out on a 101? Because when you
No,
live in life
not
and got to go to
necessarily. You
work,
gotta
take
take.
care of the kids, it'll never be a good moment because you still mad.
Yeah.
And no, if that person is still mad, that's what I'm saying. If that person is still mad, just don't say nothing to them.
I
Let
think
For
with
how
you, Mike
long?
G, because you be on the road a lot, I think it would help if it was some face to face conversation instead of over the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not talking about me individually. I'm just saying, and just if I was living in a house with a woman, is what I'm talking about. Like, when to be a good time to bring it up? We can't
What?
just keep walking around it. We got to address it at some point and get an understanding.
But you don't
Yeah,
want to
facts.
address
And
it
then
when the
ask
other part
questions like what triggered you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like just ask those type of questions like what triggered you, what made you react like that. Like just try to understand why they went that far or why they said what they said or did what they did. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand that first and then move on towards fixing it. Like I said, you could talk about it, sit there, but if you say, okay, fix it and you don't, that's why I said actions are bigger than words. You could tell somebody you love them and unconditionally, but they don't show it. So it's
Yeah.
it's totally different. You can say what you want to say, but if you're not showing it, that means nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Hmm. I
Mhm.
agree.
So with that being said, we have made it to our 3 hour mark. And
It don't even seem like it's been 3 hours.
I know, right?
I knew
um
the
but
conversation would kill
I
past
need
15.
Busy, I need you and Lady State to stay on when I end this live. I need y'all to stay on 'cause I need to talk to y'all about something. But we're gonna end this live. I want to thank everybody for coming out and showing
Definitely.
us support. And I hope y'all continue to come and sit with us and get our talk on. With like I say, this is the Grown Folk Lounge. This what we do over here. We do grown people stuff. Like I
Grown
say,
folk.
sometimes you know what I'm saying. You go. We got plenty drama places to go to, but we didn't have no place where we can like really sit down and just talk and be under. You know what I'm saying? Be around
Right.
each other and have good conversation and stuff. So we're trying to do this every week at 7. Um, I just want y'all to be able to support us. If y'all don't mind, share us out, put it out there. You know, we try to be big up on here.
Right. Right.
Go.
And
Hey man, y'all see that
if
these
any
type of
part of the
conversation
conversation
is gonna grow.
reached anyone, and as far as the domestic violence, or like trying
Hmm.
to help our youth or anything, and you guys, if there's anybody out there listening that might need some help, or
Hmm.
might need some resources, you can email me at petinadennis@gmail.com. PETINADENNIS@gmail.com. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. And again, I have a lot of resources, and I know a lot of people. So if there's anyone listening and might need help from either one of these conversations we've had, you can email me and we'll go from there.
Exactly. If you can't get in contact with her, you can get in contact with me at Renee Mess at gmail.com, or you can hit me on Instagram at Miss Renee 1971 1. And if you need help, we here. I mean, we whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If we can help, we're gonna be there for you. Um big big talk.
That-
Are you talking? Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody for pulling up and showing us love.
Much love, Sandy. Back at you, baby. I see you. I see you. So yeah, again, I'm gonna say good night to
Appreciate
everybody. Great convo. We're gonna do it again next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Y'all be sure to tap in, subscribe, support the channel, share us out.
now,
And
Patina.
if you all, have people that y'all want to bring to the chat that the conversation might help them out, bring your people.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
If y'all if y'all even have a thought that y'all want us to talk about, just hit us up and we'll talk about it.
right, right. So good night,
Okay.
y'all. I will see y'all again. I don't know on whose page, but I know y'all gonna be raising hell for the rest of the week, so y'all will see me.
Yes. Thank y'all
Thank
for pulling
y'all.
up.
Thank y'all for coming. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
uh,